the YouTube channel. It's nothing but the truth podcast. Let me go make sure my IG is popping and all of that. Yeah, we getting ready to go live. We're gonna turn everybody up. Boom. And let me put this in the chat. Come over to my YouTube channel. Nothing but the truth podcast. We doing a super panel, y'all. We ready to turn it up. Let me bring y'all to the stage. We got my man Ron, we got Hamp, we got Monique, we got Coco, we got Sarah, Yasmin. Yaya, turn your camera on, sweetheart. Let me bring you up. Let me bring old True Fellini in the building. Listen, man, for everybody on Instagram, we are live on the YouTube channel. It is nothing but the truth podcast. Once again, it is nothing but the truth podcast. We got a super panel for y'all tonight. We are absolutely going to have some extremely dope conversations tonight, man. So do not be afraid. Come on over here to the YouTube channel. We are live right now. And I guess everybody can introduce themselves. So I guess we got to start with Ron, and then we'll just go down the line, or however that might work. Oh, pardon me, Ron. Make sure you guys hit the likes. Make sure you guys hit the subscriptions as well. The super chats are at the bottom of the screen. That is the $ at the bottom of the screen. If you are on TikTok, I'm getting off right now. Come over to the YouTube channel. Nothing but the truth podcast. I'm going. You said let you in. I got you. All right, y'all. Y'all can introduce yourselves.
I'm Ron. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm 30.
Yo, DJ Hampton Stampede, we in the building, man. Last Sunday was epic. I think this would be even better, man. Salute everybody in the building, man. Hit the like button on your way in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Monique, you got to take your phone off mute, baby.
I'm Monique. I'm from New Jersey.
Okay, cool. What's your Instagram? Like, y'all so shy. Monique, you from Jersey. Where can they find you, man?
Find me on Instagram, Coco_Cuban.
Okay, cool beans. Yeah, what's up?
I'm Yaya. I'm from Jersey. You can find me on Instagram at Ms. Yaya.
Okay, Yaya, Jersey in the building. What up? All right, what's up, Sarah? Talk to us. What's up?
Hey everyone, I'm Sarah Yasmin. I am from New York, but I live in Tampa, and my Instagram is Oh Hey Habibi.
Okay, we got Habibi in the building. Love it. And then we got Miss who? Coco.
What's up, y'all? My name is Coco with the Fab Lane Show. I'm representing ATL. Y'all can find me at Yes Fab Lane.
Okay, we in the building. Hold up, we had to bring. Hold up. Oh damn, we loaded. We locked and loaded tonight. Oh y'all in the building. We got a lot of men in here. I don't know if they came because a lot of these men were triggered because of last week. Hold up. But Ham, I'm gonna let you run the movie real quick. I'm handling some business. Go ahead.
All right, do your thing, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. As people trickle in, hit the like button, share the stream and all that. You know what I mean? It's Sunday fun day. I hope everybody had a good day so far. Everybody feeling good? Put a 1 in the chat if you feeling good. Let's get it popping, man. Truth trying to get things organized, but let's start it off. You heard? Everybody feeling good though? Give me a nod. Give me a yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make sure everybody good. All right, cool. We've been looking at a lot of different things, man. Me and Truth been talking all day. You heard? And one thing that was trending this week was this boss bitch phenomenon.
Ooh, not the boss bitch.
Yeah. So I couldn't stomach it to watch the whole thing. But even on mute, I was disgusted by her disposition. Being a boss bitch is not a flex. That's a statement. But I'll put the true or false behind it. What you think? Monique, Miss Yaya, Sarah. Being a boss bitch is not a flex. True or false, and why?
Yeah.
Sorry, one more time, Sarah. I think you're kind of low.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't want to interrupt you. No, I don't think it's a flex at all. I speak for myself. But I don't think it's something that I'm proud to, like, that independent woman mentality. That's great, but I think that as a woman, I need a man. So to say I'm a boss bitch or whatever, it's insinuating that I don't need a man.
Okay. You see that as uberly problematic.
Yeah, I just think, and it's, I don't know. I don't see myself as a grown woman, 36 years old, using the term "I'm a boss bitch."
Okay.
I don't see. Yeah, that's not something in my vocabulary.
You think it's childish?
So, yeah,
I like it. I like it.
yeah.
I concur. Ladies, how do y'all feel about it? Is it a flex to be a boss bitch? How do y'all feel about that?
I can't hear.
Who
I
feels
don't think it's a flex. I don't think it's a flex. This is Coco. I don't think it's a flex. I think it's something that has damaged, what a real woman is, and how she operates in the world and in a relationship. I think it's something negative. So I don't think it's a flex at all. Because I think all women need great men in their lives. And so when we use that term, I think it just comes with so much of a negative, just perception to where it automatically just makes you feel like somebody that needs to be looked over. That's how I feel.
next lady?
What was the question? I missed it because I just popped in.
Being a boss bitch is not a flex, true or false. But Coco, what looked over? What do you mean by that though?
Um, well, let me take a couple steps back. To me, a boss bitch is something that money can't buy. But I think the world looks at it as something like external. I look good. I got this. I got that. Sometimes it can come with a negative attitude, and it's just perceived negatively. I can't speak for a man, so a man would have to answer that question. But to me, when girls be like, I'm a boss this and boss that, you probably still the same person with a food stamp card and a Medicaid card, baby. You probably ain't bossed up on nothing but an attitude. And a lot of men don't want to deal with that. So to me, being a boss or a great female, not a bitch, is somebody who, has it together mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and knows how to humble herself when she's dealing with a man. And when I see, as a female, when I see other women using that term, it's the exact opposite. And it's not something that I would want to be. If I was a dude, I would be moving straight on past you, regardless of what your external, appearance is, what you feel like you got in a relationship. That's not something that I feel like I would be able to deal with because it would be combative. Does that make sense?
Hell yeah, it make a lot of sense. I think.
It make a gang of sense. So let me get this right though. So then hold on though, because I want to be crystal clear. I'm not the smartest man at all, right? You said that being a boss B is something that can't money does not determine that. Is that what you said?
Yes, to me.
So can you be broke and be a boss bitch?
Um, well, let's break down broke. Like you can have a rich
Financially
mentality.
broke. Let me make it clear for you. That way, that there's no mix up.
Okay.
Broke. I'm talking about like broke, like fucked up, financially indigent. Yeah, the finances is in the basement. Can you be broke and can you be a boss bitch and broke?
Yes, I believe you can, and here's why. Because anything can happen overnight. And you can have a plan, you can be moving towards something, and right now your finances may not reflect that. But at the same time, anything can happen overnight. Like for instance, I can be, in school trying to be an attorney, and I choose to not work a 9 to 5 job and to live off my savings, and someone else can judge me on the season that they walked into my life. But at the end of my journey, I'm still gonna boss up. My credit is still together. I'm still humble enough to be in a relationship with somebody. I'm still balanced. I'm still able to pay my bills, but I'm not coming off as masculine, when it comes down to being in a relationship. I'm leading with my ambitions and my goals and where I know I want to be. So I don't think broke defines if you are a boss or not, because when it comes to a man is not looking at your education or your finances. He's coming in to help you, boss up or intervene in your affairs. So he's not looking at the financial thing. So that's why I said Like, yeah, you can still be a boss and you can still manage and do what you need to do, because a guy is not looking at that. He's not looking at what your education status is, what your bank account is looking like. Yeah, you don't want to be a liability, but if you have a plan and you're moving towards a goal, that's just as rich
I
as
like
not
you.
having any money.
I like you. I just want to. So can I be short and tall?
Yes.
I guess
Yes, you
I don't agree
can.
with that. But I don't agree with
That's
that.
my case. I can be short and tall. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm taking it all in.
No, what? No, Coco. Take this walk
Yeah.
with me. He's saying, can you be short and tall at the same time? Can a person
No.
physically be short and tall? Okay.
No. If you short, you short. If you tall, you
Okay.
tall. That's an exact.
And so I can't be short and tall at the same time, but I can be a boss but be broke at the same time.
Yo,
Yes, you can.
I
Okay,
don't know.
cool. I just ask questions and then I get out the way. Explicit, how are you this evening? How are you?
Let's say what's popping.
What up, though?
Oh man, life is stupendous. How you feeling? Life treating you good?
Life is good. Everybody around me sick, and I'm still healthy, so I'm good.
Listen, that's a beautiful thing, man. For everybody that's in, man, we got Explicit, we got Mont, the real dope. I'm not calling you daddy, that's crazy. But we got
Let me see dope down there. Dope. What's
I
popping?
started to read, then I got to
What
the
up?
end,
What
like,
up?
shit.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
we got the real dope boy Mont in the building. We got Siri, that's me in the building. We got Naeem Thy Dream. We got Explicit. We got They Really Love Her. We got DJ Hant. We got Coco. And we are going to have an extremely dope show tonight. Like I said, we can sing together. We absolutely cannot talk together. Once again, it's not a competition. We're just here to pick your brains and have healthy conversations. It is not an attack. But if you say some goofy shit, you will probably get a goofy response. It just is. This is not a fake platform. We are not here to cater to delusion in any way. If I say some goofy shit, let me have it as well. Please, I'm open to it. Make sure you guys hit the likes, hit the subscriptions, hit the super chats at the bottom of the screen. But go ahead, Hand, run the movie. I'm back in the back. Appreciate you.
No, it's good. Salute the truth in the building, man. Hey, Coco. So, I got a twinge of word salad when you was talking. I feel like you
Okay.
still, and I'm saying feel like you still mining through the process. But Sarah, you said you disagree. Why?
Yeah, so I think when you're referring to a boss is a leader, right? And the blind can't lead the blind. If I'm broke, I need to work on myself. I can't, it's like you're drowning and somebody hands you a baby or something, like that's not going to work. I can't be in a place that I'm not comfortable in and I'm not settled in and I'm not at peace leading other people to fail with me, right? Like I need to get my life together before. So me, I can't, being a boss is being a leader. You can't be broke and be leading other people.
I agree. I'm
So,
totally.
Okay.
hold on. I don't want to leave
I
Coco on the
hear.
island.
Hold up, Mont. You wanted to say something? Go ahead, Mont.
I don't want to leave Coco on the island. Now, I'm not going to say that I understand what she's saying, but I think I might understand what she's getting at, right? Because I say this all the time, right? I say I've always been a provider before I ever had money. I've always been a provider. It's who I am. It's in me. Even when I was 16 with a girlfriend and I'm taking my money and I'm buying her food and I'm not telling her that I don't got enough money for both of us. I'm just getting her the food and I'm just saying I'm not hungry, right? I've always been a provider. I got the money now, but it's in me. It's who I am. So, from that perspective, if she's saying it like, yo, I always been a boss, but like it is who I am. It's already written. Then from that perspective, I understand.
Yeah, and to the what was the lady that made the comment to what I was saying? Let me catch your name again.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Sorry.
You said Skylar.
Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah.
So Sarah, okay, so you said the blind can't lead the blind and you can't lead being broke. So it depends on the season that you in. So like I was going back to what I was saying. um I'll just use myself as an example, okay? Because I've had some moments in time where I've been broke from circumstances or situations that has happened to me, but I'm still a boss, okay? I have a background in surgery. I'm a licensed paralegal. I have 3 businesses: a makeup company, a radio show, and a DNA testing company. I travel all over the world. I'm definitely a boss. But at the end of the day, I still experienced preterm labor with my child. It put me in the hospital for several months, and I have a child that's on the spectrum. And so navigating through that, I had to choose my situation situation and circumstance for where I was right now, but I'm also married. Okay. So I have a provider in my life, but I went from being in a masculine situation to becoming a wife and not having to worry about paying bills and doing things like that. So at the end of the day, people will look at that as being broke or whatever because I'm not, going out working. But my situation and circumstance took a turn. Does that mean that I'm not a boss? Absolutely not, because I can still stand up. If my husband falls down, I'll still be able to stand up. I'm a hustler by nature, but sometimes life can, take a turn. I'm still a leader. I'm still bossed up, but I know my place, and I also know that there's seasons and reasons, and that can be for male and female. Sometimes guys will choose to, get their education or to start businesses, and their money may not reflect what us women think that the guy needs to have to be leaders or to be in a relationship, but that can change overnight. So
But I think that
that's
your
why I'm coming from the
definition,
space that I'm coming from.
Can
I
I
think
say
your
something?
definition
I
and
don't know
his
if y'all can y'all hear
definition
me.
are two
Yeah,
different
we,
things.
I
So
can hear you.
we can hear you. Hold up, explicit. Go ahead, Naeem, real
yeah.
quick.
So I want to say something. Just thinking back in history, like some of the greatest leaders of the world were never known for having money. So I don't necessarily
Amen.
agree that money makes you a leader or not. Like, how much money did Malcolm X have, and Martin Luther King, or Harriet Tubman, or
Right.
fucking,
Yeah.
or Fred Hampton? These guys were never known for money, but their mindset was what made them a leader, what made them a boss.
Right.
So I don't necessarily think
Clock
that
it.
money equates to leadership ability or boss ability, and I don't see anything wrong with a woman being a boss. It's like you got to pick and choose. First, if a woman's if a woman's a gold digger, it's thumbs down for that. But when she's say I'm a boss, I get it on my own, it's thumbs down for that too. Like, you got to pick a side. What's wrong with a woman what's wrong with a woman being Ric Flair? Going woo, styling and pro. What's wrong with that? Like, I don't understand. What's wrong with that? Like, I see a lot of people who hate, like Carissa Shields, for example, because the way she talks and she's cocky and all that. But they championed Floyd. They love Floyd for that. Ali did the same thing. Like, what's wrong with a woman knowing she's it? You know what I mean? I don't see anything wrong
Yeah,
with. I would want my daughter to. I would want my daughter to have a boss mentality.
that's right.
And they don't got to be a boss B. We can take the B off and put chick or whatever you want to call it. So that's my
Mhm.
that's my little 2 cents
Well,
right
I
there for
think,
that part.
sorry if I'm interrupting. I think that there needs to be a clear definition of what boss B is referring to, right? Are we referring to the attitude? Are we referring to the characteristics and the traits that, that make a woman a boss? Like, what are
That's
we
fair.
exactly referring to?
I love
Um,
how you said that. I like that.
So let me expound for a second, right? Because all of that was decent, right? A boss is a person who is in charge of workers or a group or an organization. So no, you don't necessarily have to have money to be in charge of people. But what a boss is somebody that can put you in position. So we can move the goalposts and play with a whole bunch of words, but usually when a woman says that she's a boss bitch, not only is it an aesthetic, not only is it a lifestyle, but it's also a bank account associated as well. So let's stick straight to that. Like, we could play around with it and go over here. We can talk about Malcolm X, who had a lot of influence, but he had a lot of power. He had a lot of men behind him. But when we talk about a boss bitch, which I hate the word bitch too, is tasteless,
yeah.
but whatever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tasteless.
They're usually talking about the money they have, the accolades they have, and the influence and power that they have. And so the
Right.
initial question was, or is it a flex to a man for a woman to be a boss bitch? And so Sarah said no. Coco said, I
No.
guess yes.
It's
Naeem, you would love for
it's
I
not a
said no.
flex.
Okay,
It's
I
not a
I
say
said
I
flex.
no.
say yes. I say
I
yes.
Naeem
say
said
no.
yes. And Hot Boy Twin, why are you saying it's not a flex for a woman to be a
Well,
boss
it's
bitch?
not a flex because sometimes when a woman feels she a boss, she feel like she gonna dominate her man and she's in charge and she want to lead because she make more money. Well, you need to be with another woman then, because at the end of the day, if you such of a fucking boss, your man, you looking down at him. So like you said, a boss is a leader. If you fall off, the leader don't fall off. You get what I'm saying? So if you a boss, why you want to be a boss woman if your man can't even give you input because you make more money with him? And shouldn't worry about how much money she makes.
Mhm.
Why a
Mhm.
woman being a boss immediately has to emasculate a man immediately.
Because women always be dominated over their
But why
money.
can't he just be a boss too? Like,
I mean,
Exactly. Why
I'm an
can't
entrepreneur,
two
I'm
be
a boss, but
bosses?
I don't want a boss woman. I mean, I've been running businesses all my life, but I'd rather take the janitor at my job who's more feminine. I don't care how much money she makes. I don't care about that.
Why does being a boss mean she not? I'm actually a boss in my real life. I own a business. I'm a mother of 3 children. I'm a boss of my house. I'm the boss.
I had a lot of them like that, and it just don't work like that. When a man is
when
dominant,
I come to my man, that is like the one place I tell him all the time, I can be soft with him. I melt.
Substance.
I'm like a
So
baby.
why
substance.
why
She
didn't
gotta
you and
have
the
substance.
why didn't you and the janitor work then? For
Huh?
example.
No,
Why didn't you and the
I
janitor
said
work?
I'd rather have a janitor or something because I don't care about how much money. Like I say, the money don't define a person. But if the woman has a lot of money, she always say, "Oh, my friend, he just did this or did that because of the money." It shouldn't be about that. You know, if you
I want
pick
to know
right, you
something
should be good.
as an actual person, an actual entrepreneur. You know, when and I'm sure other people are entrepreneurs too, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
Men, we love when our women do simple things. Like I like when my woman cook for me, right? I like when she do my meal prep. That's so important to me. I don't know why I like it. I just love when she do that, right? So, but me as a boss, it's certain tasks that I can't concern myself with for them to provide to other places. As an entrepreneur, as a leader of a business, right?
Yes.
I'm not sweeping floors. I'm not doing the little small tasks because I have no business there. Which typically a boss, B word, right? She
Mm-hmm.
has no, I don't got no business cooking in here for you. Like, nigga, we can get maids. We can get maids. We can get chef. We can have people cook. We can go buy some food, right? Because she also, like as a boss should, this thing, I'm way more valuable leading this company doing big things than to cook you a meal, which a lot of us men appreciate those small things because at the end of the day, we just men.
Yes.
So you wouldn't want a woman that make more money than you?
Would I want a woman that make more money than
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
I can't imagine that happening, but I wouldn't. Not ideally, no.
Oh, I guess we different. I love that. I love it when women make more money than me.
Okay. No,
It's,
explain that
I
to
mean,
me.
simple. It's simple. If you make more than her 8 times out of 10, she wants you to cover everything. So if she make more than me, we go out. I don't even got to do like the fake. She don't even got to do like how basically ain't no faking when it comes to the bill. Like she might cover it, or she might say, hey, if she know you like basketball, she might like basketball. It's a games. Want to go to the game? She might cover the ticket. So it's just a simple fact that if she has money, more money than you, you don't have to be a she don't have to be a bill to you.
Okay, so you would like a woman that had more money than you because it would save you money, possibly. Is that what you're saying?
Of course, 1,000%. I would love that.
Okay.
What about
I would love that. I would love a
money?
woman with more money than me.
Yeah, you gotta date
Listen,
your
I
price
know
range
what I
range.
am. All of that real man. That's not. I don't. You're not a real man. Listen, they say you're not a real man if you ask women for money. I'm not a real man then. Like I'm not a real man. I don't know what award I get for being a real man. Like take me out of that. Like you know what I mean. Like you're demasculated. I know
He's
who I
trying to
am when I
get
go to the bathroom.
spoiled.
I grab a penis when I use the bathroom when I pick a pee. Like I know what I am. So her income, my income don't determine if I'm a man or not. Like that's some I don't know what the fuck that
You
come
don't
from. Like
necessarily have to make more money than you in order for that to happen. Like I date dudes who make way more money than me, and I still spoil my man. What do that got to do with anything?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm spoiling mine, baby.
you said your man make more, but you still treat him.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Then
That's
that's
what a woman's supposed
kudos.
to do.
Then
Oh
kudos
yeah.
to you. That means that's even
So,
doper. But obviously, that's not the norm. You're an exception to the rule, probably.
so
You know what I'm
Yeah.
before
saying?
we
Well,
That's,
get,
that's
like
normal.
hold on,
That's actually normal.
hold up. So before we get too far going with this, right? We're gonna clean it up a little bit, and then I'll let everybody cook. You know how they want to cook, right? So let me just say this, right? A boss, I don't think that being a boss is a masculine thing, right? I don't even believe that there's a such thing as, especially in today's society, as a so-called gender-specific role within a house. Like the young lady said, my wife's a boss. My wife's a multimillionaire, but when she comes in the house, she's a wife. So I think that that's the issue that we're getting with a lot of these women who get in these positions of having a certain amount of money or a certain amount of status. They don't know how to come off and take that. They don't know how to come home and take the hat off. And I think that that's the issue with a lot of these men. You can be the boss in the world, you be that. But when you come in the house, it's time to let your ponytail down. And so I think that a lot of these women have been independent so long that when you start to get in relationships with them because they've been self-sufficient so long,
they kind of put you into a situation where it's a dick measuring contest. And I don't think that any man wants to feel like him and his girlfriend are going to combat in the house about who's the man and who's who. So I understand what Sarah was saying, because I definitely, I get that perspective and from that way. But I also get what Ryan, is it Ryan, R-I-A-N? But I also get what she's saying. I'm a single mother, I'm a boss, but I know how to flip the switch, and that's a rarity for most women. That is a rarity. Not a lot of women know how to flip the switch. They'll literally want you to come in the house and outman them, and that is why a lot of men feel away about these she bosses. But go ahead, if anybody.
If I may, so automatically when I hear the term boss B, like I'm thinking of the attitude that's associated with it.
Okay.
Right. That's why I'm not you'll never hear that come out of my mouth. Right. So I don't find it feminine to use that term. I don't find it feminine. I don't find it whatever ladylike. I just don't like it. Right. And you can be a boss and not have to proclaim to the world that I'm a boss.
Yeah.
Right. You don't need to say everything. Just do it. Just lead.
Can I piggyback off of what you're saying real quick? Because I didn't get to answer the question. So for me, I think it's a flex for somebody else to call you that.
Yes.
When you calling yourself that, no,
That's
it's not
self-proclaiming.
I think when somebody else is going, nah, that's she a boss. Like you gotta understand, like she a boss. Like for me to walk around and be like, I'm a self-proclaimed boss bitch, like that's cool and all, but it's kind of corny to me.
It's very
But when somebody else is giving it to you and going, nah, you don't understand, she a boss. Like that's something completely fucking different.
Yes.
I ain't mad at that. I heard the brother say something about Clarissa Shields, and a lot of people don't like her because of her confidence. Is that what you said, Naeem?
That's exactly what I said. Yep.
That's not why they don't like her.
And I don't.
It's part of the reason. It's a big part of the reason.
So I was going to say the same thing. I think
what's the dislike her then? She earned her riches the right way. Didn't have to get naked. Didn't work for it. She like I don't understand. What's the dislike about her?
Hold up. Listen, we can sing together. We can't talk together. So after Naeem says what he says, then whoever would like to answer, please. If we gotta go and turn Naeem. So what were you saying? And then somebody can go.
I'm saying, what's to like about Carissa? Like, let's take the papoose thing out, because like who really knows? Like we don't know how that went exactly. So you can, aside from, I guess, quote unquote, she's dating a legally married man. What I'm talking about her as an individual. What's to dislike about Clarissa Shields? And then ask yourself, does Angel Reese do anything different? Because everybody loves Angel Reese. She's kind of like, you know what I mean? So just go ahead, explain the difference between Clarissa Shields and Angel Reese. Go ahead.
Just a couple. Is it socially accepted that people don't like Clarissa Shields?
Do you prefer masculine women, like the demeanor of masculine women?
No.
I think that Beyonce is just as confident and arrogant as Clarissa Shields. It's just the aesthetic is completely different, and she's softer about it. Clarissa comes off like, you know what I'm saying? So it makes people.
No, don't make me say it. Don't make me say it.
I hate to throw colorism in there, but
here we go.
Darker skinned woman, and
I don't think that's it either.
Colorism.
Clarissa, there's a such thing as a likability factor. Like, I don't care who you are, there's a likability factor. You're somebody at your job right now who you just really don't fucking care for because they're just not likable. And to me, she's just not likable. The stuff she do, the way she present herself, to me, she's just not likable. It don't got nothing to do with her skin being dark. It don't got nothing to do with her dating papoose. It is her personality. She don't have it. It's not a likability factor there. Like,
it kind of is though. I definitely think, because I just actually was on her page looking, because I'm like, why is this girl so annoying to me? And when I looked at her page and now with the blogs post about her, I'm like, she is very charismatic. She's very cute. Like her personality is really cute. I think what the blogs post about her is like very cringy and a little embarrassing. And I think that's what most of us see of her. We don't even see her boxing stuff no more. We just see her.
Well, I think it's a persona that goes along with her career, right? Like being this rough, tough woman. It doesn't mean that she's not feminine with her man. I think it's like a show. I mean, I can't judge somebody on TV based on what just the
I mean, she's definitely a feminine woman. She was just in there cooking eggs, and told the other girl, don't ask her how her man want her eggs done. She take care of her man. So I don't even think. I think she's just there's balance. There's duality. You could be both.
I think there's plenty of reasons where I can understand why people don't like her. Just understanding women, I can understand why people don't like her. For one example, women don't like other women who can't dress.
That's
Clarissa Shields she ain't never really been one to put it on, right? She ain't never. Go ahead, Truth. You got something?
No, continue. I know how to wait my turn. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah, like she ain't never really been one to put it on. And honestly, like, cause you can look at the other boxer. People, for whatever reason, people love her. The other one that's the small one.
Alicia
Baumgartner, right? They like her.
Yeah.
But another thing, I can tell you why men wouldn't like Clarissa. She say that she can beat men. Like she think that she thinks she can legitimately whoop a lot of male boxers, and that's like you lost your mind.
I think that the real reason why a lot of women don't like Clarissa is because they're trying to figure out where's the confidence coming from, right? And my thing is this. She comes from nothing, like a lot of us. Yeah, she might not be the prettiest broad in the world, but this is my issue with that. If it was a chick that was 340 pounds with her stomach out in a belly ring, y'all won't shame her. Y'all appraise all that nonsense and applaud her confidence. But here it is, a chick that come from the ghetto, fought her way out of the ghetto, literally fought her way out of poverty, and y'all want her to turn herself down because you don't like the way that she look or like the way that she dressed. And the harsh reality is she can probably beat up 99% of you women and have more money, status, and fame. So a lot of people that don't like her, I think that it's just like in society, they really don't like themselves and they hate a person that's not willing to dumb themselves down to make you feel like you're up here. And that's the harsh reality with that. And any man, okay, aesthetically, for me, she's not my speed. Only because the teeth was fucked up. But outside of that, I don't think that she's a horrible looking woman. I've seen worse with more confidence than her with less accolades. So I think it's more so of a confidence thing with a lot of these women. But and I'll step out of that. Y'all can go ahead. Thank y'all for the super chats too. Click the likes.
I think Clarissa is to women what Russell Wilson is to men.
No.
Like they will not get on Russell Wilson and how corny he is, and how even though he doing big things, he a millionaire, he got a wife, he take care of his kids, but he's still corny. He's still
Explicit, I like you a lot. Explicit, I like you a lot, but I got to just let me explain why men, because not me. Men don't resonate with Russell Wilson because he turned and I don't want to say see it, but he turned a woman that was in the street into a housewife. So he let her get all ran through by all the rappers and all of the whatever. He met her as a virgin man, took in the stepkid. We just know as a man what he is. He's the guy that she settled for. She don't even like men like him. She don't even like men like him.
Though, right? Because Clarissa stepped in and
Papoose got a type. Papoose likes women that take care of him. He has a type. He likes her.
But she's also dating a married man.
Oh, listen.
So it's still a factor there where women could be like, I don't agree with that.
So I think they're both actively dating Remy, and I think they both got partners, right? And I'm not even on that, but they both got partners. Fair exchange ain't no robbery.
So people really like care that much about like Larissa and all these celebrities. Like I really don't think about.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
And Remy my homie, so I don't even feel comfortable. Remy my homie, so I'm gonna just stay off of it, out of this. So y'all go ahead. But anyway, so how about this? And then we'll wrap with this topic up. So this is my feeling. I feel like traditional men don't want a boss bitch, and that is where I'm going to land a plane with that. Hamp, you can get into the next topic, and we can just keep it rocking and rolling.
Yeah, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, man. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Salute everybody in the chat. Please super chat. Please hit the like button. I mean, that helps the channels the most, man. You know, I think we doing well, Truth. But there was so much oxymoronic things that was said.
Okay.
Like, for instance, Ryan said, "Oh, I think we can both be bosses." I ain't never seen a castle with two flags. And how you do anything is how you do everything. So we hope that they can turn it off when they get home. But if you doing that for 10 hours a day, it's highly unlikely and unrealistic, right? I also keep hearing everybody talking about how many LLCs they got. If you ain't generating a profit or turning a revenue, I don't want to hear that shit.
That's a fact.
You know, so we keep on saying, I've done this and I've done that. Can you prove it? You know, and the mentality is uberly important, Truth, like you mentioned, right? And you can't eat hope, Coco. You can't eat manifestation, right? But I keep talking about, oh, this is my mindset. I'm going to get busy. Prove it, right? A lot of people come in my gym acting like they can fight until it's time to fight. Then they realize they can't fight and need to start from day one, to square one. You know? So where are we really? Because, Coco, you said you didn't agree with the term, but as you spoke, you actually did.
Well, I just gave my 2 cents on what I
No, it
think.
was 10 cents. It was a lot. But I think I
My
just want you to organize it. You know what I mean? Like so
That's why I took a couple steps back, and I
okay.
just was like, it just depends on where you're at. Like when Sarah was saying,
Mm-hmm.
she felt that a
Mm-hmm.
boss bitch was a mentality, and then
Yeah.
some people might look at it as a financial aspect. So I was just trying to speak to both, and just so. But I feel
Okay.
you though.
Well, what you did was make it a one size fit all type thing, and that's the issue
Hmm.
that we have with society, and especially with women. One thing about women, they're going to find a way to squeeze in there under some type of category. Well, I could be bad, but as long as I'm fat, but I'm pretty, I'm bad. No, bad is just strictly an aesthetic. And one thing about a woman, they are going to find some type of way. Well, I'm not really a whore because I just slept with 50 men, but I only put one penis in my mouth. Y'all
It's
like to
always a
find some
loophole.
type of way to squeeze in there. Like, I'm going to get in here one way or another. And the harsh reality is you can't be broke and be a boss bitch. They just do not go together. It just
For
doesn't. You know
sure.
what I'm saying? For
So
sure. For sure.
let's get to this, right?
Yes.
Do you guys believe in the construct of an alpha woman?
Oh, God.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna say I don't want to be an alpha woman.
At
I
all.
don't know if I believe. I don't want to be praised
No,
for
I
being
don't.
independent and alpha. No, I don't
Yeah.
know if that's my background. My cultural background is just that's just not really a thing. But what room do I have for a man in my life if I'm an alpha woman?
I
I'm
mean,
not
if you like
really.
beta males, then there's room.
I'm not gonna
Who
lie.
said that?
I think that was
I did.
That
that was
was real
Oh,
real
okay, keep
love.
going. Keep going. My fault. I'm listening. My
yeah,
fault.
listen, I'm not gonna lie. I do believe in it because I feel like I've met some women like that, and I've been extremely unattracted to them, and I could never be with them. But I do think some women who just got this chip on their shoulder. It might be natural, it might not be. I don't know, but it's just a woman I'd never be with.
Real dope. That's not alpha, that's jaded.
Maybe
Yeah, it's
it could,
broken.
it could
What
be.
makes a
Heels.
woman?
I
What
think it's
makes a
called
woman alpha though? What
um.
What can a woman do that make you feel like she's trying to be alpha,
Are you
an alpha female? What can you give me an example of what can a woman do to make you feel like she's alpha?
honestly? It can even start just with her energy. Some women just walk different. Some women
The
walk like they
demeanor.
got a dick. Like
So,
it's
Yes.
so if you as a man can see a woman alpha, so in that, if so, basically, a woman, the way a woman walk, her demeanor can intimidate you.
no.
It's not about intimidation.
No, yeah. So that's why I'm asking the question.
Yeah,
What can a woman do to make a man feel? If you're a man, right? What can I do to make you feel like I'm an alpha female?
you ever seen Django?
No. Mm-mm.
It was this thing he said. One of the slave masters said called a nigga with sand. Um, I don't know if y'all seen Django and what they did. A nigga with sand is pretty much when you get a slave and he got a chip on his shoulder and you gotta figure out how to get that off of him. You gotta go at him a lot harder than the other ones, make an example out of him because he's a nigga with sand. Um, that's sort of like I don't want to make it into a slave thing, but that's kind of like an alpha woman. It's a woman that
I
I don't want
think
to deal with.
But I agree
okay.
with
I,
Hampton. That
I've
instance,
I've
that's
I've
not alpha.
never
That's
I asked
that's
I
broken.
only asked okay, I only asked the question because most men, most alpha men, I never hear them have a conversation about a woman submitting to them, a woman being alpha towards them. I don't hear this come from real alpha men. So normally if I just feel like this, if you can't get a woman to submit to you or you get what I'm saying, be feminine with you, that's something that's with you. Like there's no way that should meet a woman and she should intimidate you to the point where you feel like she's
Mhm.
superior over you.
Yeah.
Like
My
I don't
question
think
is, why can't you wrap your brain around the idea that you can see a woman who you think has alpha qualities and you're not interested in her without her intimidating you? Do you believe that can be a thing?
no. I
You
don't
don't
believe
believe
that can be a
you don't
thing.
believe that I can be uninterested in a woman the guys on here were just saying like, yo, we don't like boss babes. We rather not deal
Right.
with her, right? and you're saying that you don't believe that I can just not want to deal with a woman without being intimidated by her, or maybe I have a fragile ego or something like that.
No, that's why I wanted you to give me an example. Like they followed up with examples of why they don't like boss bitches.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked you for example of something that a woman can do to
So,
prevent herself.
Tamia, may I ask you a question?
Tamia.
Hold up, Tamia, may I ask you a question? So
Yeah.
you being a woman, right, and you
Right.
speaking to him for this very short amount of time, do you feel like he gives alpha energy or beta energy? Like, how do you feel about his energy?
I want to
Tamia
talk to
is
him a little bit
alpha.
more.
She's alpha. She's
I'm
an
not.
aggressive female.
I'm not alpha though. I'm not.
No, but I'm saying, but now you're
But
getting on your. But I want
I
to.
can come off as alpha
But I
to
asked
certain
you.
men.
I
You get what
asked
I'm
you a
saying?
question. So once again, with you having a conversation back and forth with the brother, if you had to make an assumption, if you had to assume, what energy would you say? Like, if you could be alpha, would you feel like he would be a man that you can intimidate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I just like clarity. So I'm just,
Go, True. Don't ask me nothing else.
what you mean? But if
You got the demeanor. She got the demeanor. Yeah.
No, I was just asking the question because some men find women intimidating. Like, how can you looking at me? You can see that I'm a woman. Why? I'm
I don't think
intimidated.
they be
But that's what
intimidated. They be
you're
more so
saying.
turned off.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Yeah, I see that's turned off as well.
Tamia, you didn't actually ask him a question. You assumed his answer, right? You already had a thought about the brother when you started engaging with him, right? Now, what makes you think you intimidating in the first place?
No, I didn't say. Listen, I
You
didn't
said
say
yes. You
that I
said
was.
yes. The truth question. You heard. That's why I want to
Hold on,
clarify.
right? But you said that I already had a narrative of him already, and I didn't. I asked him a question, and he answered. He didn't answer my question. I asked him to give me an example. He said something about a movie.
You remember you said, how was when a woman's moving, why would a man feel intimidated, right? So that's
Right.
your presupposition. So now when you go engage with the brother, right, that's the presupposition in which you approach the conversation. And then while engaging, it feel like you like you a firefighter for a living or something.
I'm
Do you
telling
do
you.
hard shit for a
She
living?
aggressive.
No, I was just like literally, I was just asking a question because this is some men find women and they say that they're intimidating or they're alpha. So I wanted to know what
Dope.
makes the
One more
woman
thing.
alpha.
One more thing. Dope. And I'm
Never
gonna give
heard
it
a
back to
man
you.
say that.
Dope. One more thing, and I'm gonna
That's
give it
the
right back to you.
question, right?
I want her to re-engage with you because I ain't like hot. You know what I mean, I'm you know. So to me, and now you had a Freudian slip. You said most men, and then you said some men. Did you mean most, but you cleaned it up with some? What you think?
Most however you want to put
It's not
it.
the same thing.
Some men. Okay, we're gonna go with some men. We're not gonna go with most men.
So the minority of men.
So yeah, so minority of men may feel that a woman can be intimidating to them because you can run across a man and they'll tell you like you're a little intimidated, and I always
That's been your
like
experience. Has that been your
yeah,
experience?
I've heard that
I hear it all
before.
the time.
Yeah.
But
I
not
could see
because I'm
that.
alpha. It's
Yeah,
because
that's what I was just gonna say. Like, I'm not alpha. I know how to chill. I know how to chill.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I
say,
don't think so.
listen,
I
from my
really do know how to chill.
Hold up. Let's stop for so
she mixing up some things though.
all of the women that's in the chat. I have a question about Tamia. Do y'all think that she is a little masculine? Like, does she give off masculinity?
For
A
sure.
little bit.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say she's
A little bit.
masculine.
No, you can say alpha.
She tough. She tough.
So she scares men and women.
You running
I
tight. You
think
running
you're
tight,
outspoken.
don't you, girl?
I think you're outspoken.
I was a correctional officer, y'all.
We
So
What I say?
I don't know.
I said I know she did.
Maybe that is.
We know it.
Wow.
But hold on,
I
one
just
second,
feel
one
like I
second.
be very direct. I don't try to come off, you get what I'm saying, masculine or anything because I know that I'm not a man. You get what I'm saying? So I don't try to. That's just who I am.
Yeah, to me, I don't think that you're.
It's just in her. It ain't on her.
Yeah, I don't think that you're intimidating. I'm not sure if how many men have told you that, right?
Right.
You're just aggressive, right?
Aggressive.
And it
I'm
just
aggressive. What?
Aggressive. I
Okay.
agree. I agree. A
Listen,
little
that's
Okay.
aggressive.
It's okay though because it's some men that
I
like
don't think
aggressive women.
you're aggressive, but you being outspoken it can probably like put some people in a shell. But I don't see it as being aggressive personally.
It's
Okay.
not
I don't
even
see that.
outspoken
Okay.
because
Hold on, we got a super chat, right? And one of the guys in the super chat said that undesirable does not mean intimidating, and then he dropped the mic. So he said it's not that a lot. I guess you women are intimidating, just a lot of you women are undesirable.
But
And
I
so that
also
was
think it's like,
I don't think
here's the thing. I've been told I'm intimidating to come up to as well. I don't think it's because I'm masculine. I don't
Same.
think that. I have RBF sometimes. You know, you don't know what's going on in my head, or we're thinking we're on our phone. It's also environment. It is a lot of things, body language, whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean the woman is right. It is masculine.
Let me just say this for
you could just
Tamia
look
real quick,
rude.
right? And I'm just going to be all the way real. I got you, Tamia. Sure, I'm going to walk you off the ledge. So what you have to understand about women like her, so she's not intimidating to a manly man because women act like women around men. So it's nothing about her energy that makes me cower away. I think the shit's adorable. Get your tough ass out of here. The shit's a joke to me, but you will get some men that don't know how to handle that. And it doesn't make a man less of a man because he isn't, bigger or stronger or, extremely aggressive. But for some men, it can be, they could be biting off more than they can chew. And they kind of feel like, whoa, maybe she is a little bit too rough around the edges for me. So and now I think that there's a difference between you have women who are just thugs, right? I'm talking about gun toting,
Right. I'm
tobacco
not that woman. I'm
chewing,
not her.
She gonna get a free pass because she pretty.
black and mild smoking, bust dudes in the head with beer bottles in the middle of the club. Now you got those type of women, but then you have some women that are just straight to the point. They are very direct, and a lot of men aren't used to dealing with women who will tell you exactly how it is. There are some women out there, and their approach is just very direct. I want to be fucked this way. Like they're going to let you know how they want it, when they want it, because they believe in extreme clarity. So I just wanted to say that. And before we go any further, we got another super chat, y'all. And make sure y'all hit the super chats at the bottom of the screen. Can you read that for me, Ham?
Yes, sir. Lucky lady with the $10 super chat says these personas ellipsis boss B and alpha woman ellipsis are a result of the end of traditional marriage around 1980. Truth, social media is a major influence. Salute the lucky lady in the building. Somebody please match her with the super chats. You heard?
Please match up with the super chats. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that.
Truth.
And yes, sir.
It's just real quick off of what you said, right?
Yes, sir.
I also want to make sure we use the proper verbiage, right? Tamia, those men aren't intimidated. They deem you unattractive.
Wow.
That's what's actually happening. We have to use the right verbiage, right? Like Dope said it, but it was kind of glossed over. We deem that unattractive. It's not that we intimidated, Sarah said she has resting bitch face, right? She used the acronym. Sarah, that's a you problem. That's not good.
Right. I agree.
So they're not approaching you because you look unapproachable. That you're not intimidating. You see, so these things we control, but then we use these words that coddle us as opposed to fixing the issue.
I think you're taking away from their experiences, though,
So?
because I mean, just because that's how you feel, don't mean all men feel like that. I get told I'm intimidating as well, and it comes from men who really like me.
Ask the men.
I'm telling you, it come from. I had a guy call me just 2 weeks ago and say, "Man, I know I called you. I
Listen, call him now. Call him now. Let me talk to him.
Yeah, he passive. He's really a simp. He a
I can't
sucker.
tell you if
He's
he is or
scared.
he ain't because I don't talk to him enough. Like this is not somebody who I'm kicking it with.
You don't like him.
But yeah, but he likes me.
Yeah,
but
that's the problem.
But
He
this what I'm
intimidated
saying.
because he's scared. He don't have no game.
My point being is that intimidation don't necessarily mean that they're not attracted to you or that it's not a he don't want you type situation.
It's
like
not
there
that he
really are some men
attractive.
out
We
there
have
who
selfish
are
desires.
intimidated by beautiful women. Like it just
We have
is what it
selfish
is.
desires. He want to do one thing with you. That's it.
I want to make a distinction between.
So can I
the idea of
ask
a woman
Ham
being
in
intimidating.
Sarah's position if she has RBF?
The real love. Can you hear? Sorry, can you hear Dope? I don't know if you can.
I can hear you.
Okay,
We can
yeah. So
hear Dope
he was.
because Dope was saying something. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
he was
bad.
just
Oh,
talking.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
I don't think she
Go
can hear.
ahead,
That's
land
fine.
your plane, Dope boy. Go ahead.
And then once he's done, you can jump.
Distinction between a woman who's intimidating to approach versus a woman. If a man just saying you're intimidating in general, if a man is intimidated to approach you, It's because he's getting in his own head, saying like, you know what, she probably got money, or she probably dating niggas. She probably with Rick Ross. You know, he thinks he might look that good, and your shit is that much together that my shit got to be together to that extent to even try and approach you. He's just intimidated of you saying no or getting rejected. He's not. It's a difference between being intimidated by I don't want to get rejected versus the other form of intimidation y'all talking about.
I agree.
Yeah.
Let's get into this stupid chat real quick. Because Uncle Beats Best Streaming is on fire. And make sure y'all hit the super chat, y'all. If y'all like the conversation, that is the $ at the bottom of the screen, guys. Hit the super chats, ask your questions, we locked in. Anyway, Uncle Best Streaming says men don't be intimidated. They just don't want to have to make them fuck around and find out. So the men step away. The shit is not appealing. Okay, I just wanted to.
Dope Daddy just cleared that up though. That's
no,
what
for
he
sure.
just said. Like it's
right. I just wanted to put it up there. So you said that there's a man that is actively attracted to you, but he called you. Oh yeah, you know I had to get to it. And he called you. You said that there's a man because I just listen when I'm quiet. You said that there's a man that is actively attracted to you. You know for a fact that he likes you, but he called you and told you that you were intimidating.
Absolutely.
Well,
and did you ask him to give me 1 second, please? Did you ask him to elaborate on what made you intimidating?
I did, and his answer was my social media presence, pretty much.
I'm confused.
So he sees the pictures because I stay in a bikini on social media, y'all. But he see the pictures, he see the me commenting on different topics and that type of thing or whatever. Like that was his whole thing. Like I just see so much about you on social media. He was like, he legit said he was intimidated. Those were
so basically you too popping for him. You too popping?
I mean, it sounds like insecurity.
I mean, it could be, but I'm just saying that was my experience. That's what he called me.
And may I go a little further? Because you don't like him anyway, though.
Yes.
I don't even know him to like him like that. So I know him for a friend and
Explicit,
gave him my number.
Explicit.
That's what we talking about.
Hold on, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Stop. Because there's a way to do this. Stop, please. Explicit.
Go ahead.
So let's run this back. So you don't like him. That's fair to say. Because you said you don't know him to like him. You don't have to know a man to like him. So it's fair to say that you do not like him.
Yes.
And is it fair to say he is a little bit on the softer side?
Yes.
Okay.
Why he got your number if you don't like him?
They do it all the time.
I gave him your number.
Her phone.
No.
How's she gonna get to know him?
I don't talk to him. I don't know him to like him.
No.
How did you meet him?
Because he's a mutual friend of somebody else.
I don't know.
We might have had 2 conversations. And the last conversation, we were supposed to link up, and then he called and said he couldn't make it. So then he called me
ghosted you with your intimidating ass.
No. But then called me and said, that he was intimidated and he didn't feel like he was ready for me.
Or maybe, never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
How did he say it? Because that's important, right? A lot of times men are just playing with you, like, yo, like, I'm just intimidated by you. You got all this going on. Like,
he said it like he was in his own head, and he said it himself. He was in his own head.
Okay.
But do you like? I look at it like go back to elementary school. You walk in the classroom. You're the new girl in school. You see like the boy you like in class. You don't even know his name. You just know you like him. So you don't really have to. You don't have to know somebody to like them.
Are you attracted to them physically?
Cook.
You know what I'm saying? Like just like you don't like them without knowing them. You know if you know what I mean. It's like. Women know instantly. Like that's why I don't really try to do no convincing. If I got to convince you to like me, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? Like women know instantly if they like you. So all that ain't no such thing as playing hard to get or trying to convince a woman to like you. Like she either do or she don't. Really no gray area.
And I've been a man for a long time. Last time I checked, I've been a man my whole life, right? And let me explain something to you. And I want to be crystal clear about this. If I was to meet a stunning woman, rather I thought she was out of my league or not, I'm damn sure not ghost her. I got to get in that room and fake it till the fuck I make it. Now, and I'm just telling you the mindset of a man.
Yes.
I'm just telling you the mindset of a man. I remember meeting chicks out of my league when I was a young fella, and I would go to my homie, I go get his car if I felt like my car wasn't up to par. I go to my other homie, get his jeans if my clothes wasn't up to par. I might go to my other homie, get his chain, because I am going to get in this room and show you that I got to have an opportunity at this, whether you're out of my league or not. So for you to say, and I don't want to make this a hyper focus on explicit in her love life, because it's not an attack. I love your energy. But I don't think that your page is intimidating. And could it be that maybe he did talk to you on those 2 occasions and maybe you weren't what he thought you might have been?
I mean, that's a possibility, but he's still calling. So
he's
right.
How many followers? How many followers he got?
How many followers he got?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I don't know. He
You
he make movies and shit, so he got a nice little following.
But it's a lot of men who are intimidated by women with social media.
So he got motion.
I wouldn't say intimidated. It's a lot of men who are insecure about a woman's social media presence. A lot of men.
Nah, I didn't have women with 1 million followers. There's no woman.
We ain't talking about you,
Earth.
hot boy. We talking about a lot of men.
Yeah,
Hold
woman on earth.
I noticed. I learned that if you meet these girls outside in real life, without the seeing the social media, they just regular. They're just girls. Talk to them like they're regular girls. You know what I mean? Like, who cares if she got 17K followers? She's not a virgin. Somebody had it before. Why can't you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
men don't think.
You know, like I don't
think that way. A lot of men think like, oh, you probably with Rick Ross. You probably done been with the athletes trying to fly you out.
Yes, they do.
Followers and they, especially if a man don't got a lot of followers, like and it's going to come out. It's going to come out because he's going to mention these things to you about, like, he shouldn't even been talking about her gram. Like, why is he talking to her about her gram?
He should have been talking to her. Period.
The saying is, act like
Why
you had
are
one
you even
before.
talking about my likes?
Act like you've been there before.
Yeah, a lot of people
Social
like
media
that.
is just killing human connection and interaction. It's people are not meeting organically anymore. They prefer to just slide in the DMs because they have more confidence that way. And I get both sides, but
That's the world we live in.
In a DM, you got time to think of what you're gonna say. In person, ain't no time, so it's a whole different, you know.
Type in the DM.
And how you still fail in the DM if you got time to think of what you're gonna say?
Listen, I know dudes that have used Chat GTP to say line. I'm telling you,
to start conversations.
There's dudes using Chat GTP to copy and paste to chicks, bro.
Damn, man.
Explicit. When a man is coming your inbox on Instagram, what is something he got to say to get your attention?
I don't answer my DMs. So
I really don't
there you
look
go.
at my DMs.
Right there. You got the answer. You don't even answer your DMs.
I don't.
So yeah.
I mean, I skim through them every now and again and laugh, but outside of that,
I don't think you understand how overwhelming a woman's DMs are.
Yeah,
like,
too much.
We know.
Yeah.
But I believe in organic connection. I like to meet people in person, so I've never dated anybody out of my DMs ever.
So let me just get this straight. And
everybody's in their 30s.
Damn, I can't hear everybody.
But let me just get this straight. I just want to get this straight because maybe I'm probably not as famous as any of y'all on here, so maybe I just don't know much about much, right? But let me just say this. If you got all top tier shit in your DM, I don't give a fuck. You checking them fucking DMs. If that joint is loaded with them blue checks, y'all full of shit.
Anybody can have a blue check.
Be ball.
Let me cook for a second.
No.
Damn near all of my DMs is full of nothing but celebrities. And I probably have at least, and this is no exaggeration, 200,000 DMs I'll never open or ever look at. That's just the harsh reality of it. You mean to tell me that you got nothing but top tier shit in your DM and you ain't saying nothing explicit?
Can I talk on that?
I never said I had all top tier dudes in my DM. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
You said that you don't even entertain DMs. You said you don't even.
Your DM explicit.
I entertain organic connection. I've never talked to anybody
Have
out.
you ever had a blue check in your DM?
Like ever? Me? Yes.
Have you ever had a blue check in? Okay.
Hold on. Anybody can pay to have a blue check. Anybody can pay to have a blue check.
Yeah, but you're gonna check that profile. You're gonna check that profile when that blue check pop up in your DM. You checking that profile.
Tell it.
All right, maybe, but
you're checking that profile.
But that doesn't mean that that's a quality person.
I'm
that
just
doesn't mean that's a quality person.
No, all truth is saying simply tell the truth. right? That you check the ones that you think matter. That's all he's saying. I ain't
have
saying they
even
all
regular
good or bad,
profiles.
but
If I
Anybody
can,
out of
I
my
check
DMs
my
ever.
regular profiles.
yeah, to me, I feel you. Like, yeah,
Yeah, like
you
I'm
just
just
saying,
trying to
yo,
figure out who, like, like I said, I'm
Unapologetic.
just a regular guy. I don't know anything. I don't know anybody, right? But I know how this social media shit work. And if something in that DM and it makes sense, if you wink, you fuck. And I ain't
But
saying
the
fuck, but I'm just
problem is
saying,
getting to it. Like you saying the blue check is easy to spot.
no, I
But
don't care.
wait,
No,
wait, 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 wait. Let me land the plane, like you say, right? So you
absolutely.
saying that the blue check is easy to spot, and that's cool. However, if I got 16,000 DMs, like, and somebody is in there that's quality who don't got a blue check, I never know because I'm not going through all the messages, reading all the messages. I'm not doing it.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
You
Cool.
dig it?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at
Yeah,
you.
it's
Come
overwhelming,
on,
and it's hard to
16,000.
If I showed you
it's
my
hard to know
DMs
who's
right now, you
quality.
would be like, that is crazy.
I wouldn't,
I
but
believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
okay,
a lot
cool.
of DMs a day, and I do pick and choose what DM I
So
check for
all I'm
sure.
saying is this, right? And this is just me. So some of my friends are like popping. I'm talking about like popping on some whole other shit, respectfully, right? And I'm talking about bad shit. I'm talking about bitch look like she don't use the bathroom type shit. Like do she even breathe human air type shit, right? And these are my friends. Like these are literally my friends. And to even them with unlimited and from your favorite basketball, football, actor, porno star, nigga juggle fireball. People check them DMs, like I said, but maybe she could be the exception. I'm not doubting that. She just really may be. I like explicit. I
But
think
she said she don't date in the DM. She didn't say she don't check all of them. She said that
I
she
she
skim
said
through
she
them
don't check like that
occasionally.
neither though.
yeah
I
Oh,
said I
yeah.
skim
occasionally.
through.
Okay.
I
Cool.
just don't be
Cool.
I don't
Cool.
talk to people like
Okay,
that.
hold on. Let's answer this super chat real quick. CJ, what's up? Too. That's my homie.
What's good? What's good?
What's up?
Santeria asked, and the super chat is the dollar sign at the bottom of the screen. Make sure y'all hit that joint. Do most women dislike dating a man that doesn't like to drink, smoke, or party all the time? Are they considered boring? I'll let a woman answer that.
Oh, no, that's my type of guy.
Absolutely not.
I don't want you to smoke and drink.
Okay.
I don't
Not
do
all
it
the time.
usually.
You could be boring like that. That's
Yeah.
not boring to me.
Like
Weed heads
drinking and
are the
smoking
new
I
all the time is a
crackheads.
I
deal
don't
breaker
want
for
my
me.
hair and stuff smelling like weed. Like
Exactly. But if you drinking and smoking all the time, what time at what time are you going to make some money? Because how you got all this time to drink and smoke?
I can't believe this is even a question.
A
Yeah.
Because
lot of
at my
women,
old age, is that really a qualification to be fun?
a,
Like to smoke and drink?
a lot of y'all
That's
say that up front. Y'all love it up front, right? A man that don't
When you're
smoke, don't
younger
drink.
though, when you're younger, it's like, oh, he don't drink. That's boring. When you grown, please, we trying to stay away from the men who are actively fighting addictions. And people smoke weed like weed heads are the new crackheads. I don't care what nobody says. And you drinking every day, then like what are you
it's
doing with your
okay to
body?
have a drink occasionally. I drink me a little
Occasionally,
wine.
but
Yeah,
if you
I
occasionally.
drink
always
I drink
drinking,
a little
mm-mm.
wine
But
and
it's
stuff
actually a
like
turn
that.
off to drink and smoke every day.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
let me ask you this though,
absolutely.
right? Because we talked about Russell Wilson, and we're gonna switch gears for a second. And I want to see how honest you women are gonna be. Do women really like the so-called nice guy? Do y'all really like those guys?
I do.
No.
Okay,
I do.
Sarah said yes. Explicit, do you really like the nice guy?
I
Nice
do.
guys.
That's all I ever date.
Okay, Ryan, do you really like the nice guy?
I'm gonna be honest. No, the nice guys to me, they may be nice, but they're usually 5'7". They
Wow.
usually
Oh,
it's just that
Come
5'7"
on.
men are the sweetest men, and then I just feel like
Wow.
I'm not safe with you no more. So
Wow.
really, honestly, I don't.
Okay. To me,
Okay.
well, we know your hard ass don't like.
So
My
hold
fault.
on.
No,
No, I do.
I'm sorry.
It's crazy because I do like those type of men, but those type of men would say that I'm hard. Like they would
Oh,
say that I'm too rough around the edges, like y'all said.
I think Wild by Nature said you too masculine. You repel men. That's crazy. Repel is fucking crazy. Um.
That's
So
crazy.
have you women like? Well, for the ones that said they do like nice guys, have you liked nice men your whole life?
No. No.
Okay,
I've never
cool.
dated a bad guy.
You never did?
You never dated a
I
guy with
I,
street
I,
cred?
I
Where you
attract
from?
I attract nice men and I attract older men.
I've
So
I've dated older men
What you
too.
consider
most of the
older?
guys I date are usually like my ex-husband is 8 years my senior.
Well, what do we consider nice though? Because my men are
Well,
nice to me, but they
touche.
assholes.
So every other woman except explicit said that she liked. They didn't start out liking nice guys, and that's what I kind of want to build off of. I want to build off of that, right? Because that's very important. Women typically don't like nice guys until their options change. If we just may be realistic, like a lot of these women like the guys that look good, that fuck good, that smell good, that talk good, and all of that. But once they realize that they can't get him to subscribe to what they want him to subscribe to, then they'll start dating the guy for stability. Yes, go ahead, Sarah. You wanted to say something.
Yeah. Why is it that my nice guy can't look good, smell good, and fuck good? I don't understand. Because I
So
think they can.
okay, I'm not. So this is what I'm saying. Hear me out,
Yeah.
right? Usually you wouldn't even look the nice guy's way. Y'all usually don't look the nice guy's way. Women like men with some umph. Women
I'm gonna
like men.
say,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm saying my person from my situation is different, right? Like, I wouldn't have known what a nice guy looked like or a bad guy looked like, right? So it's from learning and dating. Like, I didn't even start dating until I was in my 30s. I was married very, very young. That was the only man I had ever been with, and I divorced at 32, and then I started dating. So prior to that, I had no dating experience. So my
And so
situation might
when
be
did you
different.
start liking quote unquote nice guys? When did you start liking them?
I want to say so. I don't know the time frame. Like I don't keep it like a
Right, but I'm
journal of
saying,
this
all right.
stuff.
So did you?
But
So did you? So,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
say
Go ahead.
now I can kind of look and judge,
Oh,
differently based off somebody's energy and the way they carry themselves.
so
But I
nice
wouldn't
and
have known
bad has
that
a
before.
look. Does nice and bad have a certain aesthetic?
I think it's the energy, a presence, like a aura, like how they
Because
carry
you can meet a
themselves.
man that have all the aesthetics that you're looking for, but then like physical aesthetics, but he's really an asshole. He's really a clown. Like so you get.
So the super chat actually says something that was very how I feel about it, and I could be wrong. But your next guest that sent the super chat, he said they don't like nice guys when they are in their prime. They love them when they're older or have kids in tow. And I agree. I agree. And I feel that way. As any of the fellas feel that way? That they don't like nice guys growing up. But when that coochie gets some high mileage and after you done been done wrong by Big Dick Billy and all of them, then you
I
want
don't
to go ahead and
agree.
get your
I don't
I do.
agree. I don't.
Yeah.
Everything is like situational. Everybody's lives are different, right?
No.
I married a good guy. I would like to believe that I married a good guy. I was just too
Why'd you get
young.
divorced?
I
Just
was
too young.
way too young. I got married at
How old was
18.
he? Was he older than you?
He was.
How much
Yeah.
older?
4 years older than me.
Okay, and then so
That's not
after
that
that
bad.
relationship, when you were dating, are you married now?
I am not. No, I'm
Are you in a
single.
relationship now?
No, no.
And so
But
what
I'm
would be?
also new, like to
She
being
outside.
single.
She
Yeah.
outside.
Oh, okay, cool. Be outside.
Yeah.
Be
But
She
outside.
outside. She outside.
yeah. Right. This is the first time in my life that I am single. So it's
Yeah.
different, right?
You out here wilding.
She didn't
No,
get a
I'm not
chance to live her
wilding.
young life.
So you divorced the good guy, huh?
I would say he was a good guy, but he wasn't a good guy for me. There's a difference, right?
No, it's not.
She want bad
No, there
guys.
is.
Yes,
There
it
is a
is.
difference.
Oh
There
my.
is a difference.
Hey,
I'm
I
not
got a
going to say that
question.
somebody's a bad person because they're not for me.
I got a question for the women, and then we'll let the men answer. And I'll go from Sarah to Miss Explicit to Ryan to Tamia. Starting with Sarah, do you believe? And then the men can answer. We'll all go in turn. We'll get this shit jumping. Hit the likes, hit the super chats. Make sure y'all hit and just turn the live up. My question to you is: do you believe that there are rules during a separation? Yes or no? We just want simple, then we'll break it down. Yes or no?
Okay, I mean,
Yes or no?
so
Yes or
am I the one
yes
answering?
or
I think
yes
yes.
or
Yeah, I
okay,
think there are
cool.
rules.
Okay, cool. Miss Explicit, do you believe that there are rules during a separation? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Miss Yaya, do you believe that there are?
No, ain't no rules. Ain't everything
I like
goes. We not together. We're not together. That's
I like your style.
it.
Miss Ryan, how do you feel? Are there rules during a separation?
No.
Miss Tamia, are there rules during a separation?
No.
Okay, cool. DJ Hamp, are there rules to a separation?
Yes.
Are there rules to a separation?
Hell yeah, and this is interesting because like what man told y'all
Hold
y'all
up.
didn't have no rules? Okay,
Hold
go
up.
ahead.
Hold up. We're going to do this. We're going to fucking cook tonight. Street talk. Are there rules to a separation?
Hell no.
My nigga. And Hot Boy Twin, do you think that there should be rules during a separation?
Not at all. It's not a grace period, and I'm not holding nobody's slot.
Okay, cool. We got
Just
that.
going down.
Now we gonna let y'all build. And anybody got questions, y'all can put them in the chat. We're gonna start with Miss Sarah. Why do you believe that rules and I guess accountability should be attached to separation?
Okay, first of all, are we talking about separation from marriage, or we talk about separation from a relationship?
Separation is just separation. The
I'm
word
gonna
is the
say
word.
separation from a marriage. Yeah,
It
I
don't
think there needs
matter.
to. Okay, there needs to be clearly defined. There needs to be boundaries and understanding and clear lines of communication. If this is a separation to see if we want to be with each other, there has to be respect there, right? You can't just be doing whatever the heck you want still, right? That you need to tell the person that I'm gonna be outside dating. I might be outside doing some other things, but we're gonna talk about it and be honest. So my thing is it needs to just be honesty. I don't know if it really needs to be rules. It just needs to be very, very clear and defined honesty in a conversation. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't believe that you can be with somebody and not be with somebody. To me, separation is BS. Either you're together or you're not.
So if it's bullshit, right? And hold up, it's either we're together or we're not. How can you associate rules when we are not together?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I necessarily think it's rules. I think it's more of like
You
a
said yes.
a
So you're not
mutual.
really sure. You're not really sure. It's okay.
I think
It's
that
okay.
no, I think that the wording that we're using here, right?
I
So
use
I
the
think the
same
one
word.
rule I would say, the one rule that there needs to be in place is just being honest. Don't lie to me and I won't lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and go date
But
all
we're
these people
not
and come back
together.
with,
I
you know?
think she's saying that a separation is still y'all together.
Right, that's impossible though. Those two things
No,
can't exist. It's either we're together. Let me
Right.
show you my hands, right? I want y'all to just really easy science. Either we are together or we
or we
are
not.
apart. Anyway, explicit.
Thank you.
What was your answer about that? Should there be accountability and rules during a separation?
I said yeah, but I
You gonna
kind
switch it
of
up?
no, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, okay.
I'm piggybacking off of what Sarah said though, because you do have to be concise in what we mean by separation when we separate. Because I've been separated and gotten back together with somebody. So my thing is, you have a baby, ain't no getting back together. So yes, there is a fucking rule, and it's rules
Yes.
to me for everything. So I've been separated from a guy before, and you know, and even though we thought we wasn't getting back together, but you bring me a baby and it is over for good. I am
Okay.
done. That is a rule.
Cool beans, cool beans. Miss Yaya, how you feel about that?
I feel like there's no rules. If we're not together, you go your way, I go my way, and if we rekindle, we rekindle. But if we didn't, then we didn't.
Cool,
That's
short
how
and
I
sweet.
feel.
Miss Ryan, how you feel about that? Talk to me nice.
I feel like separation is not even a real thing. We're either married or we're divorced. So to me, it's either we're together or we're not together.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be in my house and you telling me what I can do in my house. That's not your house. You live in, and if we separated, I'm done with your ass. I'm the only reason we still married is because these papers taking time to sign.
Okay. Okay, Miss Tamia, how do you feel about it and why?
It's either I'm with y'all. Are we either together or we ain't? It's that simple. If you want me, if you want to, I feel like the separation thing with rules is just like a control issue. You just want, and you can't have any type of say so over my life if we aren't together. If you want to be with me, let's figure it out. You get what I'm saying? If you want that type of um you want to be able to tell me what to do and what not to do, we're going to be together.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Say less. Now, DJ Ham. Now is the men's turn. Go ahead and cook, my good brother. Why do you feel like rules are associated to a separation?
So there's things that qualify as separations. When I initially heard the question, I'm thinking you're talking about marriage and all that, right? So in
Either
DC,
one. No, separation is. Listen,
Okay.
let me make this crystal clear before we go any further.
You talking shit.
Marriage, relationship, either one. Once we decide to say, "Hey, we taking a break. This is time out." Now, why do you think that rules should be attached to this?
So as an example, in Washington, D.C., you have to be separated for it's either 6 months or a year before the divorce is final, right? And what they found is that the reconciliation rate increases if there's a separation period. So the rule is it's pretty simple
You went
for
to
the
Washington
ladies.
D.C. with this? Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm
Now,
listening.
just
No,
as
I'm
an
listening. Go
example,
ahead.
you know what I mean?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Here, ladies, listen to me. Don't listen to each other. Okay? Don't take no, ma'am.
Let
It's
him
the rule
go.
for y'all.
Let him go. Please let this man go. Go
Listen
ahead,
to me.
sir.
Don't take no dick during the separation period. All right? If you see, y'all gonna laugh. See, that's why I slowed it down.
Don't
He
take it
ain't
and let him
he
find
ain't
out.
he ain't gonna be able to recover from that. So if you want an opportunity to reconcile with that man at any point, even 5%, don't sleep with another man.
Do you think
That's
the
the
men are not sleeping
key.
with women?
I ain't talking about the men. I'm talking about y'all.
Of course.
Don't take no. Listen, there's double standards for a reason. Like the ones that you benefit from, you don't complain about, right? So let's just keep it consistent. That's not shit that men can come back from.
I
Majority of the
disagree.
time.
I
Majority
disagree.
of the time.
Can
I
I?
think
Can,
this. I think this.
disagree.
Yeah, you could, let me just finish it.
Go ahead.
There's outlier brothers that could do it. I don't. They got this compartmentalization. They should have played cornerback in the NFL, right? They could get beat and forget, right? I guess she can get beat and he can forget. I just never seen a lot of brothers like that. So keep that rule in place. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, Truth.
This is my only discrepancy with that, and then I'm going to let the good brother go. Right? Why is it that a woman could be? I mean, that a man can be sexually active during the break, and that's cool. Like we can that we can come back and everything be good. But if she gets some pipe during the break, or, because there's no rules attached, so there shouldn't be anyway. But she gets some pipe during the break. That's just too much. A man is too fragile to accept the fact that because first of all, for the relationship to even get to the separation part, obviously shit wasn't on the up and up. And most people explore during the separation. Most people are weighing their options during the separation. So you can get all the coochie you want as a man. But if she gets one pipe, it's over.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anyway, go ahead, I'm going to go at the end because I got a
Hey
ton
Ryan,
of
stop laughing so much.
Go ahead, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm with him. Listen, man. Listen.
So y'all can't handle what you guys do to us.
No, let them go though. Let them go, please, brother. Go ahead.
The second that another man's dingling goes inside of you, you will never have it. You will never see me again. Like, you just won't. That's my rules. It's just like it is what it is. It's like a man touching you in general is the equivalent to your man touching another man, right? If you think about your man on that break touching another man, that's the equivalent of you touching another man to us. The way that's going to disgust you in your mind, you like, oh my, that make you want to throw up. That's how you touching another man is going to make us feel. So, at least for me, like, and we're not about to act like women don't care. Y'all care to a degree, but y'all always come back to most of the men, right? We like men. At least the men I know. You touch another man, they're not taking you back. You cheat, you out, right? Most of the women I know, they never niggas cheat 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Y'all going to fuss and fight. You going to try and go through it. Y'all going to do all that nonsense, but you going to take them back because y'all can stomach it for whatever reason. The proof is in the pudding. The niggas I know, they not taking you back after you go deal with another man.
Okay, cool. Naeem, how do you feel about? Were you here for the question?
Yeah, I heard it.
Expound on that for me, please, brother.
So like on a separation, I expect a human to be a human. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe in prisoning, women's bodies and shit like that. It's kind of like, I kind of look at it like, let's say I get sentenced to 10 years in prison. Dudes really be expecting their girls to go 10 years without getting clapped. Like, to me, that's crazy. Like I can't fathom that. Like, I think that's selfish. Like, you should, you gotta because if it came to a guard giving you something while you was in there, you taking it. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's kind of, if we separate it, I kind of expect her to go get some. So, I can't be, I'm not shocked. I'm not going to say, but then again, if she cheated initially, like the first go around, men's pride a little different. Cause like I'm thinking about the faces a dude had her making and shit like that, and he probably the things he done did to her face. So, but if she forgave me for cheating, if that was the case, who knows? I may take her back if she dope enough, but character and things like that come into play a lot.
Okay, Cool.
Big maybe. Big maybe. Yeah.
Street talk to me nice. I know you're going to say something prolific because I know what caliber of man you are. Go ahead, Street Talk. What do you got for me?
So this is the thing, right? Let me say this first off. Ain't no fucking separating, and we're not separating to come back and all that shit. Once you leave, once you decide you want to go over there and do whatever the fuck you want to do, that's on you. I'm not tripping. We not trying to come back. We not trying to do none of that extra stuff because like them two brothers at the top, they're at the top right here. Pause. I don't know where they at, but them two that said there's double standards and a man could go fuck whoever, but the woman can't. You can't say that because the double standard is if you the man, you're gonna lead and you're gonna lead your family to stay together. So either you gonna be a man and do what a man's supposed to do, or you gonna say, yeah, you could go fuck, I'm gonna go fuck who I want, but you can't fuck who you want. That's crazy to me. And I think once we split, once I say you go that way and I'm gonna go this way, ain't no coming back together. And if I allow you to go that way, people say, you let it go if it come back to you as yours. No, if it's yours, it would have never left at all. And I believe, me personally, I'm not, ain't no double standard to where I'm gonna say, yeah, I could go fuck something, but she can't go fuck nothing. No, if I could do it, she could do it. And if we using double standards, the man's supposed to control everything. So why you couldn't keep that shit together if we going by double standards?
I'm not mad at that. Hot boy, talk to me nice. What's
I
up?
like that. I
I
like
mean,
that.
if
That's
she
my
gone, she
souvenir,
gone.
man.
Like
Go
I
ahead.
said earlier, it's called selfish desires. If we ever go back to a woman who cheated, we only going back for that one thing. I'm never gonna take a woman serious who just stepped out on me again. No, because it's a billion more women out here. Why I'm gonna sit there and wait on her? You
But
know what
she
I'm
didn't
saying? I'm
cheat.
gonna
Y'all
go
was
knock another
separated.
one as soon as I leave.
Yeah, exactly. What explicit said, bro. I don't know if you heard the question. She didn't cheat. Y'all were separated, and we
Oh
don't know
yeah,
what.
but even if we separate, there's no rules to separation. Once she gone, she could do whatever. I'm not
Okay.
double backing down. I'm
I
gonna
don't like
knock
this
something else.
separation stuff. Like, I don't get it. I just don't
Hold
get it.
on. Okay. So is that your final answer?
Yeah,
All right.
if we
Cool.
done, we done.
No. Cool. So now I get to answer it. So for me, as a married man or a man that is in a relationship, there is no such rule. There's no such thing as rules nor accountability to a relationship. Like I said, from the gun bus, either we are together or we are apart. What you do when you are not with me is just the same as whatever you done before me. But see, you also have to understand the caliber of man, right? You need to learn how to take it when your turn comes. Because if any of us as men right now was separated, we're not sitting with our fucking ass on our hands, sitting still. We gonna go outside. All them little stragglers that been running around that we've been
Thank
thinking
you.
about hitting, and all them DMs that we've been denying, we gonna be
Yeah.
throwing this dick like a frisbee. And so my issue with a lot of these men, and even what the brother said about even going to prison. Even if your woman is to get cracked while you're in jail, bro, that comes with that. Take it
Yeah.
when your turn comes, because you would have got some coochie as soon as the handcuffs was on your chick. Like, we gotta stop doing that. And so it's a lot of ego, it's a lot of pride. Like the brother said, I don't know what faces she was making, how she was taking it, and that's the issue with men. Because, and I'm gonna tell you, ladies, this is why we take it so hard, right? When y'all go sleep with another man, right? We got the false belief that his dick was this big. We got the false belief that he was in there with one foot on the back of your neck, spitting in your mouth. You was in there. We get the belief that he was in there making your coochie do hydraulics and all types of shit that we ain't never seen. And that's why we can't take it. A lot of men need to man up. And so I'm going to go back to this. And I know a lot of you men upset with me. That's cool. A lot of y'all are simps. A lot of y'all have, not the guys, I'm talking about the guys in the chat. A lot of y'all have not had unlimited access to women, so you tender. Your woman's probably cheating on you right now and you just don't even know it, because you got two types of men on this earth. You got men that they cheat with and men that they cheat on, respectfully. Now that we got, I cook one of you niggas. Now that we got that out the way, right? I want to ask, and unless somebody else wanted to come in and land after that, why is it that men look at it as a lesser evil when it comes to cheating, or why is it so effortless for a woman to get over it than when it comes to a man? Would any women like to answer that?
I don't think we really get over it. That's the thing. We don't get over it. We may come back. That's because we love, our love for a woman is more like, it's easier for us to
Hold
lie.
on, Ryan. I'm sorry, because somebody bought a super chat, and we can never disrespect the people that supporting the platform. Hold on, and everybody hit the super chats at the bottom of the screen. Hit the likes, hit the subscriptions. We here, we locked in. So, Game Shifter. He said, do what you want during separation, but double standards exist on both sides. Just accept what comes with the decisions that you make during the separation. And so my discrepancy with that, Game Shifter, is there aren't any rules to a separation, bro. We are separated. And women are fucking smarter than you anyway. What you think she about to tell you she was getting dick down during the separation? Like,
Better not.
go ahead, Champ. I see it's something on your mind, Hamp.
Yeah, women being smarter. That's a whole nother show.
I take that back, and I was a little fast with that, but you know what I mean,
Okay.
though. They're a little they clever, and they clever, and
Yeah, they clever. Yeah.
And you
That's
know
why.
you can catch a woman with a dick in her mouth. She'll be saying she was checking his temperature. They're gonna take it to the grave. So with that being said, I'm just.
But that wasn't the part. So the key for me, right? And when I answered the question, truth. If you want an opportunity to reconcile, right? Because separation has a definition as it pertains, right? As it manifests in the earth. So if you want an opportunity to reconcile, then I advise and do not do that. That's my answer. You heard? Now,
Let me ask you this, bro.
hold
If
on.
you
Hold on, look, I got you.
Oh, go ahead.
So I didn't say what Dope said, but just to be fair, I don't disagree with his sentiments regarding the man's conduct and the women's conduct and the separation either, even though I didn't say it myself. Go ahead, look.
Did you in that scenario, did you really want her to leave?
In the separation,
Yeah.
hypothetically, I think people go through separation because there's an opportunity to reconcile. So
So
there's
then,
probably a percentage.
if there's a percentage, if you're saying that there's a percentage that if she goes and has sex, you're not taking her back, why you just didn't keep her? Why you just didn't make it work
Yeah,
that
so
shit out?
yeah, easy. So we're dealing with autonomous beings, right? So your assumption is that I'm in full control of her autonomy when we're having issues, right? So now if the separation happens, she can start that. You see? It doesn't have to be just me. Right. So you're assuming that I'm in full control of her autonomy, which is untrue.
I'm assuming you in full control of you.
No, you're not. You're saying, why did I allow it to happen? Right? Because she's also autonomous and she has to agree to be there as well.
So she's ready to leave you. So you didn't do something right. So if you
Why?
if you didn't do something right,
why is that your assumption? Sorry.
No, you missing my point. If either you didn't do something right or she don't want you no more. When she don't want you no more, let me switch the whole scenario to me because I don't want to put it on you. I don't know you like that, so I don't
talk your
do that.
shit.
Let me put it on me. If she don't want me no more, I did something wrong, or she just don't want me no more. If I did something wrong and that's the for sure case, she don't want me no more. At the end of the day, I don't want her no more because she don't want me no more. So I'm telling you, you are like you coming back to her. You allowing her to teeter and go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth because if she telling you she leaving and you sitting around waiting, that don't even make sense to say I really want this shit to work, but I hope she don't fuck nobody else. You don't want that shit to work. Either you don't want it to work. If you wanted it to work, you'll bust your ass to try to get it to make it make sense. And if you busting your ass to make it make sense and make it work, and it ain't, then it ain't for y'all to make it work anyway.
100%. I think that's a pretty good response. Now, there's quantifiable results in separation. You understand what I'm saying? So in the construct in which I defined it and then answer the question, when people are about to get divorced, there's several states that they have to separate first. And then what they find is reconciliation increases when they put that period of separation between people. So I'm saying in that period, which is a real definitional, like it's a defined thing, right?
Yeah,
That
they realize
people have an
women,
opportunity to reconcile.
No, those women, with all due respect to the women on here, those women realize they can't survive without those men. So they say, "I'm gonna come back," and you know what? I apologize, brother. I'm sorry. Let's get back together. That's really what the fuck happened.
Maybe, but that's just speculation, right? So you're offering that. I could give you that. You heard? But what we do know is when people separate, there are quantifiable results that say they're more likely to get back together in those states that have separation. You see? So I'm going based off that. And I'm saying, woman, if you want an opportunity to reconcile with that man, then don't have sex with nobody else. That's my advice. That's the
So
rule.
I got a question, right? Because I hold on. I got you. So you're saying that by statistically, that in the states where separation is documented, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of not getting back together that aren't documented, but statistically, in these states where separation is documented, you're saying that when people separate, that they're more likely to get back together. Is that?
Yeah, when they have that period. Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right. And so I have a couple of questions for you. For one, have you ever been cheated on before?
By my wife? No.
No, that's not what I asked you. Have you ever been cheated on before?
Yeah, I
Ever in
think
life?
so. I think so. Yeah.
You think so?
You gotta use them big words that you were using just now. You got to quantify whether you got
Well,
cheated on.
you got smoke.
Yes
You
or
got
no.
smoke and I'm back and forth. So chill out. So Luck still got to. Still got to cool down. He got smoke earlier.
I want to hear the yes or no.
I'm going somewhere with
but now
this.
Luck is right. So yes.
So you're not okay. So you. So hold on.
Hey, Luck, leave me alone, Luck.
Let me cook. Let me cook. So because I'm not the smartest guy. I just like to have total understanding of what I'm hearing, right? So you have been cheated on before, and when you were cheated on, did you or when you discovered that you were cheated on, did you immediately cut it dead?
I had the opportunity to find out after the fact. You see, that's why I didn't know if I was going to help you in the scenario. So after I knew, it was already over. You see,
right? Okay,
that's why I didn't want to. That's why I want to be disingenuous. You know what I mean?
No, the truth is the truth. So you found out that she got cracked while she was with you. I mean, after the relationship was over.
Yeah.
So it's not the same type of.
Yeah, it don't have an impact.
Okay,
but if I did say true, let's work through that though. Still,
well, if you did say I'm asking you, being in full blossom of love, right? Like the best that it could be, like the top of the relationship. If you found out that your woman got smashed by another man, do you think that you would be able to just get up and leave?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I do.
Okay, and you truly believe that the heart works like that.
No, I don't think it'll be easy, but also I had a proclivity to like respond very harshly to things. So I had to separate myself, because once I get mad, I'm gonna stay mad.
And there could be no reconciliation even 5 years later.
No.
Does somebody want to say somebody?
I think I agree with him.
Who was
on
that? Who just said that?
I have the ability to detach myself like that as well.
Okay.
Like I can't. I don't have to. I'd rather hurt getting over you than staying with you. The same hurt that I'm gonna feel laying next to you every night after the betrayal, I'm gonna feel that same hurt letting you go. So I definitely
So let me just talk to Tamia, and I got you, Naeem. I swear. Let me just land this plane. I'm gonna let y'all cook, right? I like to listen to people when they talk. This is interesting to me. So, have you ever been in a relationship with somebody that you couldn't eat, sleep, breathe without? Like I'm talking about in love.
No.
I figured that, but let me cook for a second. I'm not talking about loving somebody. That's not what I'm talking about. You love puppies, you love sneakers, you love your car. Cool with that. I'm talking about being in love with somebody. Have you ever been in love with somebody?
No. Okay. So no.
Cool. All right, stay right there. DJ Hamp, my good brother. Have you ever been I'm talking about madly in love with somebody?
Yes, sir.
And so you mean to tell me, and you listen, I'm not here to, fight the battle. If you were to get cheated on, it's just dead.
Yes, I sincerely.
Okay, cool. And that's because you would get violent because you got a bad temper. That's what would cause you to.
Yeah, I couldn't get if my wife were to cheat, Dirt Trails, Church Bells, and Slow Song. I'm not playing none of that.
Oh, so you're gonna kill her? You're gonna kill everybody?
I just said Dirt Trail, Church Bells, and Slow Song. Whatever y'all think that is.
That's what I hear. I mean,
it's going down. We on YouTube, Truth. We can't say.
I don't want to quantify. I don't want to quantify anything. Right. Okay, cool.
Because like my brother Luck said, I do. She don't pump gas, my nigga.
He need to keep his love to himself.
No, but just hear me out. And I'm gonna land the plane because I know Naeem about to cook. I actually like his dialogue. Let me just say this. And Hamp, you my guy. I fuck with you. I'll see you at the podcast room in a couple days. We're gonna kick it. In my expertise, right? Because I'm a tourist, the bull. I love hard. I'm talking about, and I get the flower singing in a slow brain. I get all of that. Trust me. I I get that, right? Love is not a light switch. Now, that in love shit hit different, right? Anything that you think that you would have did or how you would have went about it, that's why you got niggas in the rain with boom boxes. Do you know how stupid it is to be in a rain with a boom box? You get electrocuted.
Singing
You in a
Boyz II
rain
Men
with a
songs.
boom box outside a window, singing slow songs, and you can't sing. You contemplate suicide. You contemplate homicide. You contemplate not getting out of bed. Like when you're real, like, because I think that we get this misconstrued, and I don't know how many of y'all been in love, not lusting and not dickmatized and not coochie whipped, but in love. Do you even know the process of even trying to internalize somebody cheating on you? Like the good brother said, was his dick bigger? Was his foot on the back of your neck? Was his car nicer? Do you know that you might spend 3 months just trying to outfuck him before you leave? I don't think that it just goes like that. And I could be wrong, and I'm going to let it go. Naeem, my good brother, because I'll talk about this for 50 hours, so I'm going to let it go. Go ahead, Naeem, get your shit off.
I think this goes back to why do women give men more chances and men get the fuck out of there one time. I think it's because women know deep down when it comes to it, the reason why men cheat is because it's just physical. That's all it is.
Okay.
Like if I'm in a relationship, right? I might hypothetically, I'm gonna say me. I might cheat on my coworker just because she has a fat ass. But if my girl cheat with a coworker, it wasn't just because he got a nice haircut. All week he's spitting hot shit in her ear. Like women is not just physical. They gotta hear good stuff too. So it's like an emotional thing. You know what I mean? Like so women understand that. And another thing too, women just simply love harder. Like it's the reason. Think about it. Do you know more men with women's name tatted or more women with men's names tatted? You can't even compare the numbers. Like you can't even compare. Like you know what I mean? Like a woman to be in a relationship for 6 months and then dude name tatted on his neck. Dude name tatted on her neck. Like women just fall in love easier. Like and also lastly, it's easier to find it's easier to find a good woman than it is to find a good man. Probably that's why. So the numbers just, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like this is all a cop out.
And I got you, Sarah. I love when men use that. I love when men say things like women fall in love and the sex has to mean more. Do you know what the oldest profession in the world is?
Prostitution.
I was talking to Naeem. Do you know what the oldest profession in the world is?
Either that or gardening.
It's prostitution. And yeah, gardening, I guess it could be as well, but it's prostitution. When women are so capable of having sex without any emotion, that's why women can marry men. Now, she don't gotta. Women can marry men and have no sexual attraction. She don't even like it. She throws up after that. See, she did it. She did it.
Got the
So
money.
let me cook. Let me cook. Chill. I'll let y'all cook. I don't say because it's a method. You know what? I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll cook later. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's why I'm muted.
I got some.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gone.
Talking.
I think like what Hemp said, man. Like y'all love the double standards until we get to this one. It just is what it is. Like men and women are different. We are different. We prioritize different things. We see the world differently. I'm not at all advocating for men to go out there and during a separation and go have sex with another woman. I can break up. If me and my girl broke up today, I'm not gonna have sex. Period. Even if I'm never gonna see her again, I know what I need to do after a relationship. I'm working on myself. I'm gonna find out what I did wrong. Find out what I didn't like. I'm gonna get better. Right. Not worried about having sex with a woman. However, it is not nearly the same at all when a man has sex with with a woman and a woman has sex with a man. For example, if you crack my girl, right, you in that moment got everything that you could ever want from her. Everything. There's nothing left that you desire from my woman, right? If me and a girl go and do something, right, 9 times out of 10 is what she want from me. She hasn't even sniffed yet, right? It's so much more. There's women from my past who still probably want so much more from me because they know my potential and they see other things in me and they like the talks we had and they're like, oh, I think you're intelligent and this, that, and they probably was dreaming of things in their head, dreaming of a life together with me, right? It's a woman, she had sex with a man, like she can try and fake like, yeah, your man fucked me. Shorty, you know you wanted some money.
Some of them hoes just want dick, bro. Don't let it fool you.
No. I don't know. I'm talking about me. I don't know about other niggas and what we want from them. I'm just talking about me.
I want to say something that True Hurt said, because there are women that can just smash with no feelings. But the thing is, all it takes is one word. Like you could be this, you could be on a 5-yard line to get in the coochie. A man could say one wrong thing, now you're not getting it.
Yep.
That's my point. You still have to be on point to the minute her panties are down. A woman, if I want to smash, it ain't really nothing a woman can say that'll make me not smash unless she say some, I got AIDS, or some shit like that. It'll have to be something to that degree. But for the most part, a man's not gonna turn down some box that he wants because of a line, or like women are just more. You have to tiptoe with women. Everything you do, everything you say. So that's what I mean. So yeah, can women smash without feelings? Of course they can. But for the most part, it takes more than looks. I'm not gonna say I'm the best looking man in the world, but if it was only about looks, then I would fuck a different chick at 365 chicks a year if it was only about looks. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot more for a man to get sex than a woman. That's just period.
Tell me something that I can say to a man who cracked my girl that I can have one up on him.
Tell you something what?
If he fucks your sister, or if you fuck, that's it.
Why are you conversing with a man who had relations with your girl?
It's a hypothetical situation, right? Let's say I'm in
on
the
a basketball
bathroom.
court, niggas talking shit. And say this situation women don't know about.
Let's
That's
say I'm
why.
in the bathroom. I'm in a bathroom at a club. Nigga walk in there. He talking about like shorty. I just cracked I hit her in the car the other night. Like I ain't even had to take her on a date. We ain't had to do none of that. I just hit her in the car. Real quick type. What's something that I can say to that man in response to that?
I hit in the car too.
I think
that situation is ridiculous.
I think that's the real. I think that's the real answer to his question. The real answer to his question is why men get so. Well, the earlier question he asked, why it's harder for men than it is for women, or why we take it harder. Because what you saying right now is our ego, bro.
It's
like
the
that,
ego.
that's not even a real question, bro. Like I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not diminishing what you asking. What I'm saying is, I don't want to be able to tell this nigga nothing. My ego, our ego is so fucked up that a woman can literally, bro, a woman can catch a nigga fucking another chick and we want her to take us back. But if we catch her on the phone with a nigga, we immediately believe that the world is over and she don't get a pass for that. And what I'm telling you is that's simply our ego, bro. The male ego believes I'm that nigga, ain't no other me. And the moment she even wave at another nigga, your ego tells you, damn, he might be that nigga to her. That's the real reason that shit happened, bro.
Yeah.
And that's
So I
the
agree
real
with you.
reason we feel like that.
I agree with you, right? It's our ego, and that's okay. As a man, there's a certain amount of healthy ego that we have. Like, I don't let my woman touch a doorknob because of my ego, right? No, I want to open that. I want to open that door for you, right? When I'm on a date or when I want my woman, you don't pay for this meal. I pay for this meal because of my ego. I'm a man.
But your ego is telling you to cheat on her. You're not letting her touch a doorknob, but you're gonna cheat on her.
Real quick, because I thought I clarified that already. I thought I said that I'm not at all advocating for men to do that, and I don't think that that's what men should do. I already said that, right? Right now, we're just talking about the present state of as it is that men and women are different and we value different things, right? We just do. We're different. We value different things. There are there are certain things that I can do with another woman that could make my woman's head explode, right? That's not having sex with her, right? Let's say I pay her rent and I don't have sex with her. How embarrassing is it that your man is paying for some woman rent and he not hitting? Like
that might be worse than hitting.
That's worse than hitting. So you prick.
You gave her some money, you're done.
Like,
so let me ask you this: would you let your girl pay on any date, or you're just Ralph Tresvant, smooth gentleman?
Yeah.
Like every you not like your mother. You would never let a girl pay on a date, like ever.
Of course I would. Like I've been taken out for my birthday before. Something like that. But in general, it's like why? Like for one, like any money that my girl spend in a way is like my money. Like you essentially like any money because I pay all the bills, I pay for everything. So all the money that you keep.
What if you're single? What if you're single and just dating? Would you let women treat you if you're single and just casually dating?
If she asks me out on a date, if I've had women ask me out on a date before and they treat it for the date because they asked me out, I've
So
had
my
women do that.
my question is this, right? Is it you can't get over it because you don't let her touch doorknobs and pay for anything, or you can't get over it because you can't stomach the fact somebody else was inside of your woman?
I wouldn't even say it's that I can't get over it. I don't want to. I don't want to be with that individual. Like I get it. Like listen. Like I'm keep it P. Like if my woman go and go do something right now, it is all right. That you made your decision. It is what it is.
Right.
I move on because
Right.
it's just rules. It's just rules. It is what it is. The rule is
Okay.
you touch another nigga, I'm out.
Yeah,
Wait,
and
time out, bro. Hold on.
go ahead. My fault.
Time out. Wasn't you one of the niggas that said when you separate, it's rules?
Yeah,
You just say you move on.
that's the rule. There's no
So then
like Cam said.
so then
There's
the
no
separation is the separation.
No,
I'm
he
sorry?
said that's the consequence to her not following the rule.
Yeah, like if we separate,
Mhm.
those are one of the rules to us separating. Is that you can't you can never unless if you plan on reconciliating with me or if you want to keep that option open, it's not going to happen if you do that, right?
Oh, so we not going back to when? Oh, I thought we went back to when he said she cheated and that's why y'all separated.
Oh
No,
no.
no.
Okay.
So why not try to make it work before the separation though? Like,
That we wasn't asking.
like make it work
Well,
before you
Yeah,
separate
no,
from
no,
me.
I
Once
agree
you
with that.
separate from
No,
me,
we
it's
hold on,
no
Tamir.
rules.
Dude,
No,
you
we
got
answered the
$5
question.
to
We
say
answered
the
the
most
question.
cliche statements. Like that's for the
Yeah, so
street. That's crazy.
so so we got but we got
Come
to talk
on,
to him.
man.
We got
Come
the
on,
super
bro.
chat, and the brother Sucker Free 3223 said they all for the streets. It's just your turn. Staying sucker free is the campaign. Now hold on, let me cook for everybody that want to get the super chats and you want your questions answered, man. Hit the $sign at the bottom of the screen. Hit the likes, hit the subscriptions. We are not disrespecting any money on this campaign. We take it all. Now, no, you good. I'm fucking with you. Let me say this, right? And then we could get off of this. I think that this is something that is extremely drawn out, and I get it. Everybody feels a certain way about cheating, and everybody acts as if it's a deal breaker, and every man acts as if it happens, I'm going. I'm just cold hard. I'm brave hard. I eat bullets for breakfast, and fuck it. I've sent many a woman home. I've sent many a woman back to her man and they've begged not to go. Please don't send me back to him. I'll sleep in the car. I just don't like it there. And I'm like, that man love you. Like, that's a good man you got. Like, go home to that nigga. Like, and my God, look, I know he can attest to this. There's just there's levels out here and there's brackets out here. And so as a man, for me, if I know that I have not been righteous the whole relationship, if I know that I have not been on my best behavior the whole time, I'm talking about not a finger in a pussy, not a DM, not a sweet nothing, not a conversation that went a little further than it was supposed to go. If I've been like my man Mont, that don't cheat, that don't steal, that don't do
I don't
anything
like
out
pictures.
of
I
the,
don't do none of that.
it's right.
You
And
don't
so
like pictures?
I ain't
man,
like I
chill.
would never like a woman's picture.
Let me do this, please. If that is my energy, yes, you cheat on me, you are out of here. Only because I damn near walked on water during the relationship. How dare you? But in my some odd years of being on this earth, I have never in my life met a man that was sin free. Now, I'm not saying you got to go to the point of putting your pipe in nothing, but I ain't never met a man on this earth that was sin free. So if you are of Mott's caliber, which is just, this nigga pisses gold and shits diamonds, if you on that, you need to leave immediately. But outside of that, bro, learn how to take it when your fucking turn comes. Because rather she gets cracked or not, some of these women are simply irreplaceable. And I'm gonna land a plane with that. Next topic. Next topic.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most, man. Hey, did you get a chance to upload that truth?
No, and I didn't, but we can
That's
talk
all right.
about it.
I got it.
My nigga, let that joint rock. Hit the likes, hit the subscribe, y'all. Tap in. We locked in. Everybody on Instagram, come over to the YouTube channel. Nothing but the truth podcast.
Pull my
Grown
screen
men
up,
can
please,
accept
please.
accountability for all the grown men on here, and that's all we saying. My fault.
Indeed. Pull that. Can you give me a screen in the back? Can you pull it up?
You niggas is so weak. You some weak. No, shut up.
You hear me?
Because they in the comments pissing me off. They so weak, and this is why y'all. I ain't gonna give y'all the game. I'm gonna keep letting y'all chicks get cracked and all of that. I'll never give y'all the game. That's why. Well, let me see. You said what is it like in the media assets?
Nah, look down below, like where everybody is.
Okay.
And then you should see my screen with the lady and all that.
I'm gonna keep it a yard bird. I don't see nothing there.
So how you know you was pulling people up?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you
I
should
see it.
a
Say
little.
less.
Within their tax bracket.
Go. My fault.
There you go.
Yep.
Need to date within their tax bracket and stop getting mad that the woman they want has high standards. You don't walk into a luxury store and get mad that the prices are high. You can either build up your money and wait to buy what you want or shop where you can afford. Dating works.
How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that, ladies? I really want, and then we will let the fellas go. How do you feel? Can we bring that up one more time? I want y'all to really listen to this shit, right? And I really want to know how y'all feel about this. Let me add that to the stage. Go ahead, press play on that, please.
Need to date within their tax bracket and stop getting mad that the woman they want has high standards. You don't walk into a luxury store and get mad that the prices are high. You can either build up your money and wait to buy what you want or shop where you can afford. Dating works. Need to date with.
How do y'all feel about that, ladies?
I kind of agree with
That's
it.
true.
I agree.
That's true. Yeah, a man can look at a woman, you know if you can afford her or not. You already
What
can
makes
look
a
at her.
man? What
One at a
makes?
time. One at a
Okay.
time. No, because this. I'm going to go ahead, please.
You already see
Hold on.
this woman
Hold up, real
provides
quick.
a
Before
nice.
you agree. All you women agree, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Ryan, go ahead. You go first.
You can look at a woman and see the lifestyle that she provides for herself, like immediately. She probably, you can look on Instagram. She go on trips. She has. I've had plenty of men look at my purse and say, "I can afford that," right? And I'm like, okay, good. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what. So why would you want to come into my life and give me less than what I'm giving myself? You could go you could go find a woman who makes you feel big and you can provide. She likes Steve Madden bags, and there's nothing wrong with Steve Madden. I love a good Steve Madden bag, but that's what you can afford. Why would you go get a girl who got a closet full of Gucci and Louis and stuff? Why would you go do that? That's just gonna stress you out because you can't provide the life that she wants. There's nothing wrong with that.
Cool. Next lady, tell me why you feel like what she said has any merit.
So I believe is this: you can't look at nobody and tell the type of lifestyle she lives, because a lot of women that's on Instagram, they portray to be something that they're not. A lot of these women, they have Gucci bags and don't have a dollar in them. So I'm gonna tell you this, and because I've been there before. I've been a woman with this, and then I've been a woman, and then I had seasons of my life where I don't have it. You get what I'm saying? So a person that looks at me wouldn't just looking at me outside, because I'm always well put together. You can tell the season of my life that I'm going through right now. So I don't believe that you can look at any man, because you can look at a man on Instagram and he can be presenting that he got on the jewelry, he got on the clothes, he's taking himself out of town, but you don't know what that man is doing to get the things that he have, and then you get with that nigga and he live in his mama basement. So you can't look at anybody and tell anything. You have to get to know a person.
I think the operative word was complaining. She's referring to the men who complain about women having high standards. I don't think all men complain about women having high standards. I think there are some men who know they that nigga, who know regardless of what chick come into they or into their environment, they'll holler at her anyway. Nigga cannot have $1 in his pocket, he'll still try to holler at her. He don't care, because in his head, he that nigga. So I think she's referring to the guys who complain about women, the guy who going, oh, I can't believe it. Like, she won't talk to a nigga who ain't got no money because she feel like she makes a certain amount of money. Like, it's dudes out here who do that, but I don't think that's who she's talking to. I mean, I think that's who she's talking to, and she's not talking to the guys who know, like, when you got that confidence and that aura about you, you ain't worried about a chick's upkeep. You ain't worried about how much money she make. You ain't worried about none of that, because in your head, you can bag her. But she talking about the nigga who who got that confidence issue. The guy who I can't believe
Can we
she
play this video one more time though? because I like where you're going, but I want you women to really listen because I'm trying to give y'all a way out. We're gonna play this one more time. Let me just play. Go ahead, please let that play.
Within their tax bracket and stop getting
Men need to date within their tax bracket.
need to date within their tax bracket and stop getting mad that the woman they want has high standards. You don't walk into a luxury store and get mad that the prices are high. You can either build up your money and wait to buy what you want or shop where you can afford. Dating works.
All right, now I'm gonna let y'all go ahead now because she said you don't go for luxury things or high end things, and you should wait until So you heard it. So go ahead, you can continue.
I mean, but truth be told, I've known men who, when they money messed up, it fuck with them. So when she say you wait until you build the money and then you go get the luxury item, like if you know it's a certain caliber of woman that you want in your life, then that's what you should do. Get your shit together so that you can attract that type of person. You put yourself in that environment. What Tupac say? I'm gonna get my head up with my weight and pay him back when I'm bigger. So right now this bitch ain't paying me no attention. None of them is. But hey, once I get my shit together, it's going down. The type of woman that I want to have, I'm gonna have. So I think that's what she was getting at.
Just make sure it ain't the one that didn't give you a
Sarah.
chance when you didn't have it.
No, let them go. We're gonna let them fire every pistol. Sarah, go ahead, Sarah.
Okay,
so
for
Hold
me,
on, Sarah.
I date men
Go ahead.
that's in a higher tax bracket than me.
Hold up. Sarah,
I
go
just
ahead,
feel like
please.
there's an insecurity that comes with that, right? When a man can't, compete with the lifestyle that you give yourself, there's an insecurity, right? Men seem to feel less masculine with those kind of women when they can't maintain the same lifestyle. So that's the only problem I have with that. Is just like I don't want to deal with an insecure man. I don't want to deal with the nagging because I'm sorry, I've been there, done that. I don't like how it feels that I got it, you don't. I'm not gonna stop living my life the way I like to live my life. So if a man is gonna work hard for the car, he's gonna work hard for the career and the house and with all these other extra things that they love that are expensive. Why am I any different?
Did you land your plane or are you done? I got so much to say, but I'm gonna go
Yeah.
last. Are
Go
you
ahead.
done, Miss Sarah?
Yes, I am. Go ahead.
We're gonna start from right. I got y'all. Ham, go ahead. You want to go before me, or when you want to go? Then we can let the
Yeah,
fellas go.
I'm interested to hear your take, Truth. I ain't gonna hold you. Since
I
you
got
sent me this video, I'm like, I want to hear what you had to say.
I'm gonna
about it.
chill. I'm gonna let y'all go. Naeem, we're gonna start with you at the bottom, then work back up. Go ahead, Naeem.
All right. Well, for me personally, a woman that I have to afford is not a woman for me. If I have to afford her, she's not for me. Because if I can buy you, whoever got more money than me can buy you from me. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about some of the. Okay, look at P Diddy. Look at Donald Trump. These guys are billionaires. Look at the character though. So I like women that's more about judging people off of character. You know, you know. But then again, there's always men. There's always men with less that can bag women with everything. That's like think about the girls you know that got all these degrees. She owns a daycare. She's a lawyer, but she fucking with a dude that don't know how to turn a computer on. You know what I mean? She fucking with a dude that need help typing his resume. That just with you know what I mean? That don't know the difference between there, and there. So because women always or there's always a dude with less that can still bag the quote unquote luxury chick, but she's not for me at all. I don't want a chick I gotta afford.
This is for men, Ryan. This is for men. Hold on, ladies. We let you hold up. We let y'all go uninterrupted, respectfully. Hold on, brother Hot Boy, get your shit off. Let's go.
I got one too. I mean, first of all, I always say we catch the women later. Stay on your grind. So if your bread ain't right, you need to keep grinding, keep hustling, and then you'll get some good quality women. But at the same time, a classic car hold value. The woman that's pre-used, she should be begging to give that shit away. It's nothing valuable about the woman saying, "Oh, niggas can't afford me" and all that shit. What's so valuable about some old ass cat? That pussy is hella beat up. She should be trying to give it away for fucking free before it go to the fucking dollar store.
You're going down a rabbit hole, sir.
You can't assume every chick is a whore though. You sound like one of them guys saying every chick is a whore. That's just not true.
I've been with a lot
That's
of
not
women.
what she's saying in the video. You need to run it back.
No,
Run that
yeah,
back.
bro. Yeah,
That's not what
she
you're
can't
saying.
afford her. She said brothers can't afford her.
Ladies,
She
ladies.
said brothers cannot afford her. We make a lot of bread, but I'm not giving my bread away to no broad who going out to dinner with a different dude every day. I'm sorry.
Where did
Women
she
choose
say
me.
that?
She
Why do
just
you
said
assume
women
that's
can't
her
afford.
though? Why do
She
you
just
assume
said they
that's her
can't
though?
afford her. No, because she was a clown. I seen it earlier when he put it up there, and I seen that post before. She was a straight clown for even saying, "Oh, if you can't afford me, man." Just because a person don't want to spend their money, don't mean they don't got their money. I value the bread I have, so I'm not about to give my bread to no woman who dating 10 different niggas. I'm sorry, she can't get shit from me but dick. That's it.
Let him land. Let him land. Real dope boy.
I don't I may not guys may not agree with me on this. I don't think a woman having a standard that a man should have a certain, a certain amount of money. She probably don't got like a number on how much money, but he should be able to provide a certain lifestyle. I don't I don't think that means that woman isn't looking for love. I don't think that it means that woman isn't looking for a leader or nothing like that. I think that that's just one of the things that she's looking for, because maybe she wants to live a certain lifestyle. It's not wrong. Like, I'm a man. Like, we men at the end of the day, we're providers, right? And it's different degrees of providers. You can get an average provider, or you can try to strive for a over above average provider, right? At the end of the day, that's what we're going to do as men. So, if you're a woman and you can pull that type of man, why not pull that type of man? It's like, I like a fat ass, right? That don't mean that every woman that I see with a fat ass, I'm gonna leave my woman for a woman with a fat ass, right? It's just like, a pretty face, a body. Like, I got to be attracted to you. So that's just my bare minimum of like, okay, once I'm attracted to you, now we can talk about more. Now we can get to know each other. Now we can do it like, and I think it's kind of like that with women. I'm not mad at a woman for wanting a provider or men with money.
All right.
Especially if she provides for herself already.
DJ Hamp.
Yeah, I think there's a false equivalency here. They keep on saying her high standards when she's showing her materialistic nature, right? That doesn't equate to her being valuable, right? That equates to her having money, right? But that doesn't define the woman in totality, especially since we want a woman who can function with us, but her money doesn't matter as much as y'all think it does. I just want to clarify that, right? Now, when the operative phrase is tax bracket. See, I'm listening to the video, so I'm going to respond to the video directly. Tax bracket means she actually has that money and qualifies as such. Here's the truth, right? Once you put on good clothes, once you sit in the car with real leather seats, like my OG Omar told me, it don't feel the same as that shit that we got in the Hyundai Sonata. It's just not the same shit. So if you think that you're gonna get her to like the Hyundai, if she been in a Benz before with the real leather and all that, it's just not gonna transfer. So that men gotta understand that. Now she has to understand that there's average men make 50 grand. So I think those men are probably good men to be with, but it's too much of a disparity for it to align and be able to be long lasting.
Okay.
So
Luck, I'm gonna let you go.
I think you should be able to provide for a woman whatever she can provide for herself. Because at the end of the day, that's what we are as men. We providers, and we need to be able to come in here and either elevate her lifestyle or keep that shit where it's at. If I'm gonna be her man. Now, if I'm just trying to crack, then it don't really matter. I don't care how much she got. I don't care how much I got. You dig? If I see Rihanna, I'm gonna walk up and holler at her, and I don't give a damn that she got more money than me. That's just how I feel. But if I'm trying to make you my woman, like listen, a lot of people say, boy, if I had a chance with this one, boy, if I could get Beyonce, you wouldn't know what the fuck to do, my nigga. You
Won't
lose
know
your
what to
mind.
do.
You can't
Correct.
you can't deal with 8 niggas wanting your woman now. I know you can't deal with 18 million wanting your woman. And then now she don't eat the same food that you want to go out and eat. She don't wear the same clothes that you want. She like a certain type of cloth on her skin. That's something you gonna have to. And you know what the nigga gonna say when he get her, when he finally get her, man, she a gold nigga. She want that. No, that's her life. She could provide that. So you got to be able to provide what she could provide or better.
I don't even think a woman has to be able to provide that type of lifestyle for herself to want a man who can.
Well,
Personally.
no, that's no.
Okay.
Now we
Okay.
talking about two different. We talking about two different
Okay.
things now. I'm talking about what that woman said on the video. We
Can we?
talking about what you talking about is absolutely true. But that's the chicken heads that stay in the apartment but want a
Well,
nigga with a big house.
yeah, what he said is not absolutely true. And let's play the video one more time. Maybe I heard something different. Could we? Let's see. Let me just make sure before let's go ahead
To
and let
date
that
within
rock.
their
For a second.
All right, let me rewind it.
Need to date
need to date within their tax bracket and stop getting mad that the woman they want has high standards. You don't walk into a luxury store and get mad that the prices are high.
So that's all I needed to hear. You don't walk into a luxury store and get mad that the prices are high. That is the part that I want to highlight. When I walk into Chanel, when I walk into Louis, when I walk into Gucci, when I go pay for this high-end luxury item, you know what doesn't come inside of that item, inside of that bag? There's no babies that have been shot out of that bag. There's no semen that has been inside of that bag. There's no attitude that comes with that bag. There's no backlash that comes with that bag. There's no childhood trauma that comes with that bag. There's no self-sabotaging that comes with that bag. And it's new. It's exclusive. It has never been touched. It has never had anybody else's hands in this bag. Let me cook for a second. She talks about tax bracket, right? And so this is what you have to understand about women. Whenever you hear a woman come on this Beyonce's internet and talk about what a man should be doing and how much he should be spending, if you ever take a real good look at her, there's no man in sight doing that shit. Because big girls, right? When it's their norm for men to spend money, it's not even a discussion. That's like me getting around a beautiful woman and talking about having sex with her. Why would we be talking about that? That's going to happen. It's the norm for me. Secondly, we can go a little bit deeper into this, right? She has to understand that a man that is dating you, he does not have to be able to afford you, because you having money is only attractive to a broke man. You having money is only attractive to a broke man. And there are plenty of men out here with money that won't spend it on a woman. And the reason that they won't spend the money on a woman is because a lot of women do not know how to turn men on financially. That is why he's not spending his money on you. It's not because he doesn't have it. Because when a man is really into you, I don't know if you've seen John Q, the movie with Denzel Washington. She said, John, go do something. He locked the whole hospital down. He couldn't afford the heart surgery. And that's how we move for the women that we love. If I got to donate blood to make sure you okay, we gonna get it the fuck done. So if you're dealing with a man is always going to provide for you within reason. Or some of these men will even go break laws for the women that they are really into. So you get a lot of these women who flatter themselves. Oh, he can't afford me. No, you don't turn me on to the point where I want to spend my money on you. You just don't. And we can hit one more. So then, you know what? And I'm gonna land a plane with that. And I know the women want to interject, and I got y'all. But just tread softly, because I'll cook you. Let me get to this super chat right here, right? So, I can't call you Big P. Big Poppy is crazy. Big P Twiz says,
Big P.
Yeah, Paul.
yeah, this is crazy. I don't even like Big P. It's all nasty work. But whatever. First they say they got a bag and don't need a man for his money. And now he shouldn't pursue her if he can't afford the Louis she got in her closet. Hey, bro, I'm with you. I've never seen so many boss bitches beg. I've never seen it. I've never seen a boss beg. And that's my man Lucky's line. I've never seen so many bossy women with their hands out. I'm a boss. I'm not begging or asking or waiting or requiring for you to give me anything, because I got it on my own. Anyway, let's get to the Lucky Lady super chat. Lucky Lady O2C for the $10 super chat. Thank y'all so much. Hit the like, subscribe. He needs to be self-sufficient because we're grown. However, expectations should be more character-based than financially based. And you are such a beautiful woman, and I love the way that you think, because do you know how many women are out here right now with a man with a whole bunch of money and he never comes home? Or when he do, he bring STDs. Or when he do, he blacken your fucking eye. How about he pays for your silence? How about he pays to disrespect you? How about he, never mind, that'll make me cook. Let's get to the next super chat. And then we got one for Wild by Nature. How do you join the conversation? You just the way you just did, and we really, really appreciate you. Hold on, we got one more super chat. We got the Rainbow Kid, which is crazy. If a man is in spaces with men who live in basements, is that what that says, bro? Am I tripping?
If a woman.
Oh, I apologize, y'all. I'm a crack baby. If a woman is in spaces with men who live in basements, that's who you qualify for. How does a man who lives in a basement even have access to you? You're not that girl.
Yes.
Okay. Next, we got Mike. Oh, you wanted to say somebody wanted to say something about that?
That's
I
why I
think
said
they
you
were
can't pay
Oh, I
that.
was
speaking
gonna
about
say,
the example that I gave.
Yeah.
I think that was from the example that I gave when I was speaking about you can't actually look at a person and tell that they live this lifestyle. And I gave an example of a guy would be have on all of this jewelry, have the clothes, he has the aesthetics of a man that look like he has money, but you get to know him and he live in his mom's basement. So I think that's what they was
Okay. Okay.
commenting.
and you're 1,000% right because we all know dudes like that. Like on Instagram, this
Yeah, for
guy,
sure. It's women like
bro.
that. Women,
Like, yeah, the
yeah.
baddies. Some of them they go to Miami and got to split a room 6 ways. Some
Yeah,
probably
you'll
didn't
think
eat
she's
today.
providing it from her for herself, but she probably done bought a number and got it on the trip. Like it's you would think you would be surprised. So I was just saying you can't look at a person and tell.
No, for sure.
I got a question for the guys though if I ever get a chance.
No, you know what? Let me just get this super chat out the way, bro, and I'm gonna let you run the floor. Mike, I'm guessing that's Bree. Mike Bree.
Yeah, it might be.
Hamp. How much do the men need to make to date them? 80 to 100,000. I'm guessing. I will hope not dollars. 100 to 150. Okay, yep. Or over 200,000. Let's get some answers. How much does a man need to make to date you, women?
I think that's relative. Like, what
He
just
asking
matters
you.
is
He
that
asking you, Ryan. He
I
asking
mean,
you.
I work. I'm a regular girl, so I don't require a man to make nothing as long as that man can take care of himself. Like as long as he don't need me to take care of him, I don't care how much you.
That's how I
that's
feel too.
really like relative because men can make however much amount, or anyone can make however and be in a shitload of debt, and so it don't even balance
You
out. As
gotta
long
put a
as you
number
can,
on it.
as long as you can sustain your own lifestyle, and we can do stuff together. Because I dated a man who we couldn't do anything together. We only went on maybe 2 dates. We couldn't take trips, and I travel a lot. And it has nothing to do with him affording me a trip. We can't even go on a trip together because you ain't in a space where you could travel.
Why couldn't
Now,
you pay
Why
for the
can't you
ticket?
pay for me?
come on now, this the double standard on the other side. The same
I'm
way.
confused. Why can't you pay for me? Why?
Why would I be paying for him
Why
all
wouldn't
that
you?
soon?
You like me. Why not? Fly me out.
I feel like a man gotta show me that he can pay for me, and then I'll pay for him. Because I don't have no problem with taking my man
Right.
on a trip at all. I've actually taken my man on a trip. That's not a problem.
So should you have to
But
be a man's? So should you have to be a man's woman for him to do anything for you financially? Then
no,
I
no,
bet.
and
Okay.
this
Next
the
super
double
chat. I bet.
standard. I
I rest
get
my case. Of
it.
course it's not. I agree. Your standards are high due to the bag you have. My standards are high due to the respect, femininity, and softness I require from a woman. I don't match your bracket. You don't match mine. And that's from Game Shifter. Does anybody want to expound on that or?
I get what
No.
he's saying. He's
Yeah.
saying he require a woman to be soft, and she is in there talking about her Louis bags and all that, and that's just not what he requires. So just like I don't fit your tax bracket, you're not fitting my requirements either.
That's why I say stay on your grind. Get your money up first anyway. You
So
shouldn't be
basically,
dating when you're
y'all don't
broke.
align with it. He's basically saying we don't align with one another. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But is he serious or like?
He's saying his standards is high, and
Yeah.
it's a different type of standard, right? It's not a financial standard.
Yeah.
He's saying I require you to have some respect for me, some femininity, some softness. I require that. He ain't. It's not negotiable.
Yeah.
And
And
while
that's
she's talking about
okay.
money, he's saying, "Look, my standards high too, and you ain't nowhere near where I think you should be." So
My question is, because I understand what he's saying, right? But my question is he serious, right? So are you going to allow this woman without you to call her names and stuff, have that standard and be like, oh yeah, shorty, that's your standard, right?
Absolutely. And I
you
know
got
him.
your standard.
That's my brother.
Okay, cool.
Realest nigga I know.
Yeah. What he's saying is solid. Truth. There's one thing though, right? Ryan, this shit that be blowing my mind with y'all. So you could give him your vagina, but you can't pay him to go to Cancun.
I could, but I'm
Yeah, I
not
got
about
this
to
shit
do that
ass
in the first
backwards
2
though.
months.
But you give
look,
him, but you take
we
this
can.
walk with me though. Take this walk with me. You give him pussy in the first 2 months.
That's a wild
You
stretch,
don't know
bro.
that.
That's
So
a
that's not
wild stretch.
necessarily true.
I
So,
do.
so
Well,
sometimes we
correct
wait.
me.
But
Correct me.
here in the first 2 months is what we can do. We can go on a trip, and I'm a partner, so I don't mind splitting the hotel or anything like that.
Okay.
Do I feel? I don't even feel like you got to cover me completely on a trip within the first 2 months unless you want
Okay.
to.
So you
That's
saying you
fine.
are willing to put in?
Yeah,
All right. All right. All right.
I'm 100% a partner. I take care whether they make more or whether they make less. I do for my men if I care about them enough. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay. Okay.
One of the
while
first
we in the
points you
dating,
made,
getting to
sis, was
know.
that he need to be able to cover his own
But
lifestyle.
this,
Like, why would I
but
be paying for him if
and
he
I
can
heard,
cover himself?
and I heard her point explicit, right? And that's cool and that's cute or whatever, right? But how many men meet women that they like, and because I like you, hey, let's go take a trip, and it's all on me. So my only discrepancy with that is because I'm gonna just be all the way frank with you. Big girls drop that bag. When that money ain't about nothing, I don't know what y'all tax brackets is. Them big girls drop that fucking bag straight like that. So if you deal with bum broads and that's just what you deal with, I know the big girls. They drop in the bag, fly you there, hotel you, might buy your outfit because it ain't about shit. So I'm trying to figure out, right? Because you like me, right? I like you. You into me. You want to take a trip. You want me to accompany you. What would be the issue with you footing the bill? Where's the discrepancy?
The problem is with the man I dated who really could not afford for us to really barely go on dates. We couldn't travel. I was really waiting for him to show like start, doing more dating and stuff. So I wanted to do so much for him, but I couldn't because he got to show me first. That's just
Wow,
what it is.
what is
No.
that though? Like is that tit for tat? Like how old are we now?
Yeah.
We
If
we
you
can, we can say it
if
is.
you like somebody, you
Okay,
like them.
cool.
If she ain't supporting, she ain't important.
Ryan,
One
listen,
second.
stand on it.
Yeah, no,
I
for
am
sure.
standing on it.
No,
I'm
yeah.
saying it's
Yeah, I'm a
absolutely a
girl.
double standard.
I
Like
ain't
I
yeah.
like I will agree with that. I'm not
What does
about to.
that
I'm
mean
not
though?
tricking on him till I see he gonna do something for me.
But
That's just
what
how
does
it is.
that mean? What does that mean? I'm a girl. What does
Yeah,
that mean?
I can explain it to you. Double
Please.
standards, right? She's a woman, right? We all know men providers. Men we gonna pay for certain things. She's a woman. If she feels like, yo, I'm a woman, I'm gonna stay in a woman's place. A man is always gonna pay for the first date, right? I want my man to have more money than me. I want this, that, and the third. I want my man to be able to take me on something. And then occasionally I want to do something for I want to spend some money on my man, right? But I want to cook, I want to clean, I want to do the girl roles, right? That's what that mean to me. Like
Yeah.
she said, oh, I'm cool with the double standards.
I mean, you also
Right.
got to take into consideration, depending on the age, like a lot of women were taught to find a man who was a provider. So
So
we were taught.
Right. So let me get this off.
Right, go ahead.
Right. I like mine, man. Mine is a very intelligent young man. But I feel like I'm a little bit older than you for just some weird reason. And I feel like I've seen a little bit more, right? And maybe I could be wrong, but let me just cook for a second. So the word that you inexplicit or hell bent on is provide. I even wrote it down, right? Provide is a funny word to me, right?
Provide.
Why is the word provide or provisions, why does that only equate to money? Why is it that when we speak about provision, right? Because this is my thing. If I am dating a woman that has a boatload of money, 9 times out of 10, she doesn't need me to provide a fucking dollar. Which you'll learn about grown women who have their own shit, not little girls, but grown women. Because we're all grown. That's what I would hope you guys are dating. When you deal with grown women, these women want you to typically provide all of the things that are free, like patience and listening and making them feel seen and orgasms and making them feel safe. These are all free things. So why do when we always talk about provision, it always goes to money? And so this would either make me think two things, and not the panelists, but just in society, either men are dealing with broke ass women, either men are dealing with broke ass women, or is it that these men are only dealing with women who only like you for what you can put in front of them as far as finances? What happened to love don't cost a thing?
I agree that you. So I agree that when people talk about provide, they talk about the finances, and that a lot of times what women want a man to provide is the free stuff. But regardless of how much money I have, I also want to feel like if I ever hit rock bottom, that nigga got my back, like that he would be able to pick up the slack. So no matter how you milk that cow, I am still looking for a man who can provide, even though I can provide for myself.
And I want to respond to you, True.
But yes, that's just one of the ways that I want him to provide. It's not all of the ways that I wish for him to provide. There's so much more that I need other than finances, and I talk about that a lot on my channel.
And I want to respond to your truth. I think in order to really be able to really handle a woman and be a leader in a relationship, there's so many more things and so much more nuance to being in a relationship and being a leader as a man, right? You got to be able to lead communication in your family. You got to be able to tell her, like, I know you're upset, right? But we're going to talk about this. We don't got to talk about it right now, but we're going to set a time and a date to talk about this, because you may want to just push it under the rug, but me as a leader, I understand that that's not the way we do things, right? We're not going to build onto that foundation. So it's so many more things that go into a relationship and actually being able to lead a woman and lead a family than just having money, right? But this is just this singular thing about, providing. I don't want to act like it means nothing, right? Because it does mean something, and I don't want to penalize women for being attracted to that type of man or being attracted to those traits, even though if he doesn't have more, that relationship will fizzle, or whatever it is might fizzle. The first date might fizzle if you don't have more than just money, right?
So I like you, right? How old are you? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
32.
And so I hear you speak about leadership and provision and providing, and you're kind of hell bent that this is like a gender specific thing, correct? Like a man, this is what a man should be doing, correct?
In my opinion.
No, that's why I'm asking. I'm talking to you. And so with that being said, have you ever met a woman that was better at giving directives than you?
I don't think so.
Cool. Have you ever met a woman that's smarter than you?
Can I use intelligent?
Intelligent, that's fine as well. Have you ever met a woman that was more intelligent than you?
I think I witnessed women who were as intelligent as me.
Have you ever met a woman with more money than you?
I'm sure I have. I'm sure I have. It has to be a woman that had money. Yeah.
So the only thing in this world that is consistent is that things are going to change. Is that a pretty fair assessment? Like nothing stays the same, correct? Is that pretty sure? Yeah. And so in 2026, because that's the year that we're in, do you really think that gender roles really exist in 2026, where a man can cut his penis off and become a woman, and a woman can do whatever she want to become a man? Like, do some of the best hairstylists in the world are what?
Men.
Some of the best makeup artists in the world are what?
Men.
Some of the best chefs in the world are
men.
Right? So would it be safe to say some of the Clarissa Shields knocks men out? So let's just say if Clarissa Shields is tougher than you, if a bump goes in the night, if she's a better fighter and a defender than you, who would be the protector in that relationship?
I don't think Clarissa Shields would do better with a man than me.
But let's walk it down for a second. If you know for a fact nigga slapped you, knocked you out, but Clarissa's your girlfriend, you probably want Clarissa to go ahead and jump in there.
Yeah.
If your wife is smarter than you, if your wife is just better with leadership qualities, because if we really get into the meat and potatoes of it, and my fault, I don't mean to be really long-winded, but I don't know what year you guys were born in. Women were always the leaders of the house. They just made men feel like they led the house. Let's just keep it all the way 100. I grew up in a two-parent household at times, and I remember vividly my father thought, or my stepdad thought he ran it, but all plays ran through mommy anyway. So when we get to like this gender specific stuff, is this a way for men to try to prove their masculinity? Because how many men have what I like to call selective protection for their women anyway? You'll protect her from everybody but you. Ooh. But I'm not going to cook. Because I can go into, but I really don't want to be long-winded. Let me get to this super chat. We're going to cook, though. I like mine. I got some tips for you.
True. No, cook.
So we have a super chat from That Dirty South House. Cool. Who phone is statically like that? Somebody blowing my shit. Hold on.
Somebody got a fan on or something next to them?
Yeah, hold on. Something.
Everybody just mute. Everybody, yeah.
All right, cool. Everything Dobby. Who the fuck is? Who shit is that? Thank y'all. It's not him.
Nah.
It's all right. It was Hot Boy Joint. Stay right there, Hot Boy. So if you think she deserves that luxury, then she should be allowed to leave you once your money gets low. Lucky, a easy lick. Salute to Hamp, a real man. Okay. I'm not knocking Hamp. I like Hamp. I'm not ever knocking that. Hold on. We just trying to get everybody's super chats answered. Hold on. Yeah, because a lot of men. What's up, Brody? You more than welcome to come up. Okay, hold on, y'all. We have Through the Fire podcast, RBN. I don't know if that's real bitch nigga or what that go for. Why do we spend? I'm not good with those. I apologize if I didn't mean to offend anybody.
It's real bravado. Real bravado.
I said I did not mean to be offensive. I fight though. Why do we spend so much time talking about so-called high-income women when only 9% of all women earn over 75,000, but 91% of women need help? Wow, ladies, he kind of cooking with that. I mean, does anybody want to interject on that?
Are we sure that
Probably
statistic
just
is
coming.
right? Because I mean, you could say it, but do it make it true?
What does need help?
Yeah.
Like what entails needing help?
Define that too.
Oh, you like you said when you go on a trip with the man, how you need him to get the room, or you would like for him to, to help.
We
Any
ain't got to
kind of
go
help.
on a trip. I go on solo trips, so I don't need his help to do that. But if he gonna go, why wouldn't he pay for something?
Let me bring Naeem, and Naeem wanted to go ahead, Naeem.
A lot of the income disparities, we gotta blame men for that. The forefathers that didn't allow women to, they still playing catch up. Women just now allowed to be governors and shit like that, and school principals, and so like a lot of the stuff that we complain about is because of what men from centuries ago put in line.
Patriarchy.
I disagree.
Yeah, so men are supposed to be providers. Who do you think thought of that line right there? Realistically, who do you think came up with that?
I think it became. I think through history and current and events, it became the standard. Whatever happened, that's what we let as humans. That's where we landed.
That statistic is wrong too. I googled. It's 19.8% of women. I mean, it's not much.
Pretty. I mean, it's still pretty low, but no, for sure. For sure. Onk Best Streaming says modern women will give you box before and 100. Okay.
I think he mean before they give you $100. I think that's supposed to be a dollar sign.
Oh, okay, cool. Like I said, I'm not an expert at any of this. Oh, we got another super chat. The brother says hold on, let me make sure they be broke, but when they not, they still begging.
Define begging. Can we get into that? Because as soon as a woman say that she got any type of standard, she begging.
She's a beggar.
I hear it online all the time. Every time I make a video, like dudes got trigger words: afford, expensive. Like
They're
it's
being
all
hyperbolic. He's being hyperbolic. What he's saying is when we start
I
talking
understood
about
what he was saying.
I'm about to clarify what he's saying though. So when we talk about provision as an example, right? We're talking about the needs, right? The bills that come every month. But then we start talking about luxuries. So you guys aren't asking for provision how it sounds. You asking for him to pay for your luxuries in the process, right? We get past water, heat, lights, and etc. And y'all start talking about trips and bags.
But even when we're not talking about that,
I'm just answering the question that he had the super chat. I'm clarifying what it means. That's all.
Right. But my question was, can we define what begging is?
Because that's what I'm saying.
No, not what he meant by begging. Dudes in general, because I hear it so often. As soon as a woman says anything about money, period, here comes she got her hand out and she begging.
Is asking one time begging?
Yes.
Well, what if she's not asking? What if all she's saying is, I desire a man?
Hey, Mott, we finally on the same page, Mott. I concur.
So let me ask you this, right? If you go over a chick house, right, and you going for it, Netflix on, you go for, how women are. Let's just watch it, not right now. You ask again, is that begging for pussy?
I'm saying, I'm sorry, I was reading.
You over a chick's house, Netflix on, y'all watching whatever, fucking Forensic Files. You sucking on her neck, and she do her little, not right now. Not 5 minutes go by, you try again. Is that begging for pussy?
Yes.
You're begging. He said no one time.
But what I'm asking is, if you was to say, I want this type of woman who say you want a virgin, right?
I'll pay for that. I cash right out right now. It's a 40-year-old version. Cash her out. Cash her, smack the fuck out. You just say the price. Cash you smack out. Yeah, respectfully.
I'm just saying because you're equating
You don't like that,
it to
Naeem, that I
actual-
cash a 40-year-old virgin? Cash her
She worth
smack
it.
out.
It
You're
sounds good. It
equating
sounds good in theory, but do you really want a version?
you're
Though?
equating it to actual begging. What I'm saying is, I see women make statements and it's considered begging, and she ain't asked for nothing. She ain't asked you for nothing, but she
Oh.
begged and she got her hand out.
So what the men are saying, right? And I can't speak for every man. And thank all of y'all for the super chats, because and I got y'all. Thank y'all, and everybody that show love. Thank y'all. So what we're noticing is that women are leading with their hand out. And I blame men though. I'm not mad at y'all for doing what you do. I blame these weak ass, simp ass, sucker ass men that have led with their wallets. So now that y'all think y'all supposed to lead with your hand out, I'm not mad at y'all. A sucker is born every day. But I tell these men respectfully, if you say anything to me about any amount of money, I'm pulling my dick straight out. That's just how I feel. That's what we on. If we on transactional, say what you want. If you say anything to me about any level of bread, then I'm at that point in my mind, it is now transactional and something got to give. Then I have no problem paying you. Just say what your price is and let me determine if I want to cash it out. I think that these women are going through society with a strip club mentality. Cash me out, money make me come, blah, 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 blah. And I'm telling you, if you met a man and you were to say, look, we could skip all of the preliminary shit. We ain't got to go to Roof Chris. You ain't got to get me no LaFleur flowers. This is the price. I guarantee if he think that cooch is worth it, you can get the cash in hand and we can skip. And that's why it's so hard to date out here, because we got prostitutes dressed up as wholesome women acting like they want to deal with men and they don't. But go ahead, Naeem. I see your brain smoking.
Nah. I mean, I think like I'm just looking at like the fan base, like in the comments. It's like, is it anybody that comments on this that I look at like Megan Thee Stallion and shit like that. I think these are guys that don't get coochie at all. Like these are guys that don't get coochie. Like anybody that sits on a platform, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and 99% of your content is trying to humble woman. Like you're not probably getting like it's a lot of hurt behind that. It's hurt behind that.
I call him the
You gotta be hurt.
I call him the He-Man Humble Women Club.
That's the that's why because that's what brought me. It's like I blame Kevin Samuels. It wasn't like this before him, yo. It wasn't like this.
He didn't even make that content though. They was doing that content before him. Patrice O'Neal was doing that shit way before.
Nah, he was the Michael Jordan of it though.
No,
He was
Patrice
nah.
O'Neal, man. Come on, man.
It was Kevin Samuels, bro.
Definitely was Kevin
man. Come on.
He put a battery in it. He put a battery in their back.
Who was doing this before him? Like I'm talking about like
O'Neal.
We don't know. Kevin's the
Patrice
GOAT.
O'Neal?
On the scale that Kevin Samuels was doing it on.
I have a question.
He's like he has a cult following, but he wasn't on a level. It wasn't on a level of Kevin Samuels.
I have a question for Naeem. So what does woman humbling look like? Is it woman humbling or is it accountability? Because I want to know, what does that look like? What does that entail?
Give us an example of woman
That
humbling.
man who was just.
I asked a man though. I'm asking a man. Hold on, Ryan. That's Naeem. Your name is Raheem. Go ahead. I'm listening.
A humbling woman could be. I'm trying to think of like a specific something I seen. Basically,
I share his perspective too. If you want me to give an answer,
it's like all right. For instance, the whole like you know what I don't like to see the whole like all right now like everything the single mom thing like that. Like I'm tired of that. Like that's corny. Like the single mom bashing and shit like that. If you're a single mom, you're no good, or you're shit like that. Like that's. I think it's corny. If you play a stepdad, you're a sucker. You know all that kind of shit. This is like some new shit that in the past 2 years become, a thing, and I'm sure you see it as much as I do. I think that's lame. When you dissing men. Men with like say a woman with 2 baby daddies, but a man with 2 baby mamas is okay. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like just overall the constant bashing a woman and nobody can call me a simp because I I've never bought a woman a drink in my life. Like I'm the kind of I don't even drink, but I'm the type of dude that asks the girl to buy me a drink first. So nobody can call me a simp. Like anybody knows me, no, you can't call me that. I'm not the guy. But I'm also not at war with women. People acting like it's a civil war between men and women, and that's corny. Like even the way, what's his name with the glass at the bottom? Him,
Yeah,
Hot Boy
it's
Twan. The way he talk, I'm like, oh, all right. So he one of them dudes
it's
like
controversy. The
every woman's
internet
a
loves
whole. Like I'm
controversy,
not
bro.
for that, bro. That's corny to me.
The internet love controversy. When you be nice, I put a lot of different kind of content out there. But when you being nice, the internet don't like that shit. So you got to do what they want.
So you say what you say for likes?
No,
So
you're not
so it's
doing
not
it.
genuine. So you're not genuine. What
doing
you're
it.
saying?
You're not doing it for likes. But okay, if you look at my platform, I got a small platform, but I talk about making money, how you can do this, and I bring a lot of different content in there. But at the same time, I just had a post that got 300,000 likes for telling people, oh, guess what? If you want to know your girl real honest, bring around me and my guys when we fucking off and we wearing rollies and all that shit. They bite on that kind of shit. But when I'm talking about, hey, I'll show you how to start your business and do all that, they don't like that shit. The internet is a reality TV show. So basically, black folks especially love bullshit. They love Love Island and love and hip hop. They don't want to hear the good shit of how we go get rich.
But he's basing his interaction and his impression of you off of our interaction today. So what you're saying is you weren't genuine in your interaction today?
No, I'm genuine right now. I'm an honest guy. I'm gonna tell the truth of where I'm at.
Because that's what he said.
You just said what you said.
Based off of how you was talking today is why he feel like
I'm just speaking true facts because I'm not gonna let.
But
Of course,
is that true though?
And another thing too, this is what I don't like either.
So
The
that would mean
minute you
what you
say
just said
the
doesn't-
minute you say something that's in favor of a woman, you're a simp. So because I don't walk around hating women, I'm a simp.
You're not supposed to be a
insane.
woman hater. I love
Naeem,
women
you
dealing.
can't
I
listen
say
to
that on my content.
You can't listen to the niggas in the comments, Naeem. Them niggas is gonna do what they do. Like
they wake up just to find a way to humble women. I see it every day on my page. Every
absolutely.
Did you want to say something before I go? Because
Well,
I just
nah.
heard a lot. That was a lot,
Yeah.
and there's a lot to. But
It's
go
a
ahead,
lot.
go
I
ahead.
think
we can
I
talk
just
about
think-
that.
Yeah. I think we should talk through it, right? Like Hot Boy Twin, he accused you of being one of them niggas that be out here humbling women, and you started talking about how social media production is fabricated. So, do you believe what you're saying, or are you just saying it for a click?
Who, me?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not saying it for a click. I'm telling actually the truth because I've been through a lot of different statements. I've been through a lot of different things. And of course, yes, I'm one of the guys. I got baby mamas. I never been married. My parents is married for 53 years.
Right.
So I see different things. So I got different point of views of life. So I'm not
All right.
doing it just
No,
for
we're just
clicks.
going off of what you just said. So, Naeem, in your example of the single mother, right? Are you saying that there are no cons with that construct?
What I'm saying is this, right?
I'm asking you a direct question about that though, specifically, because that was the example.
Are any negatives with being a single mom?
Yeah, no, with dating a single mom.
one.
Oh, of course it is.
Like what?
It's pros to dating women with no kids. Women with no kids never got nothing to drink
Yeah,
in the
but
house.
how about the single mother though? Give me the cons that you see.
The cons,
Yes, sir.
okay. I can't come over till 11 o'clock because that's when the kids go to sleep. Her baby dad might be a killer. I could go on and on. Like, you know what I mean?
And now are you? And here's a simple right. Do you have kids, Naeem?
No kids.
So how old are you, good brother? My apologies.
I'm 37.
Okay. Why you did that? You look fairly young. No, you look 37. So
no, he looked like he could have been a little younger than me. Maybe.
So yeah, but Naeem chilling though, right? So Naeem, you don't have kids, right? She has kids along with the constructs of what you just defined, right? You have two women sitting there. The one with same attributes. One doesn't have a kid and one does, right? You obviously pick the one that doesn't have a kid because she doesn't have those particular things that could hold that relationship back.
That's all. It's like I said, it's situational.
I'm asking you.
It's situational. The girl with the kids may be the one with the kids may be finer.
All things being equal, right? But the one you see my question, right?
Okay, so everything equal except the kids. Everything equal except the kids part, basically. Oh, I'm gonna pick the one with no kids.
Yeah, and so what it is right? It's not even about bashing, right? But it's about putting people in the right frame of mind about things they potentially have to deal with in life and in a relationship, right? Because as kid manifest, right, and that's not your blood and not your genes, right? You don't know what to expect. You don't know what you're gonna have to deal with. You don't know if he's gonna protect, love you, reciprocate, and etc. There's already low return on investment with kids that's yours. Bro, I got 6 kids, 2 sets of twins. I hope that when I'm turned 80, somebody gonna take care of me. That's the return on investment. So that's all they telling men is, hey, understand what you're getting yourself into, right? Because the cons can be dire.
No,
Are
him,
you talking about the guys who talk sensibly about this?
Let me
though?
ask you this, right? Let me ask you this.
But you see, Naeem, that said what I said makes sense though. Just when we just
I
talking
understand.
about
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Do you have siblings?
Yes, sir.
Did you grow up with both parents?
Yes, sir.
Now let's say your dad was the fucking dad from Fresh Prince and bailed out.
Mm-hmm.
Is you and your siblings? You as a 10-year-old boy, let's say, you get all the games late because your mom got you get the PlayStation 1 a year after it comes out, PlayStation 2 a year after it come out. Whatever the case may be, you got to help your mother carry all these bags every day when you go shopping, whatever. Wouldn't you want someone to come and save, quote unquote, save, I guess, but when you want someone to come lighten the load for your mom?
Me as a child?
You're a kid, yeah.
If I could identify it properly, then yes.
So why don't you put just that in the frame of mind like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're looking at it from you wouldn't want someone to cuff your mom if she was a single mom. I don't look at a single mom that doesn't, like, for me.
So
go
yeah,
ahead.
so what anecdotally speaking, right, from the microcosm that I know, those men don't have overwhelmingly good experiences with kids that already exist. Right. Oftentimes the boys specifically are an issue. And oftentimes that thing becomes physical, because that is not their father. And he is humping on their mom. Right. And now he's a son husband because he's been playing the role of a father, especially as an older child when there's other kids, you see? So now another man comes into that construct. Men have friction.
True. I've been there. Yes.
Hemp, I'm gonna have to.
Agree.
The only thing I'm gonna have to disagree with you on is because I think that you're speaking for reasonable men, right? But he wasn't talking about reasonable men. He was talking about the men who just literally want to slam dunk on women. Because I do see in the space there are a lot of men who they just want to get their shit off. It's not about educating men on what they need to be looking out for and all of those type of things. It's just men. It's like, yo, y'all got too much dip on y'all shit, and I need to knock you down a notch. Now, I think that that's in part or because of feminism and the way that women be acting. I think it's like an opposite like reaction, but both sides are radical to me. One side is all the way over here, the other side is all the way over there, and it's men in the middle who just like reasonable, right? Where I can see a woman's perspective with this. I can see men's perspective with this, right?
Yes,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, so Mont, real quick, right? And so this is what truth. This be quick. You can hop right in, right?
Go ahead.
And that's why I'm trying to message it right in a way in which the women sitting here can understand what's actually meant when you take out the hyperbole. You see, so what you're looking at is the hyperbolic people who are doing it for content, right, to get the clicks, right? But when Naima and I are going back and forth about it, it makes more sense when you just communicate it clearly, accurately about the possibilities and probabilities that happen in that construct.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But both of y'all are level-headed. You're able to have that conversation. The men who hop on these posts, like when I make these videos and they get under my post, their sole goal is to humble me.
That's a fact.
That is it.
Yeah,
it is not to educate nobody. They don't want to have no conversations about it. They want to humble me. That is what they want.
I got you. I think
if I get told one more time to get a dog and die alone, I will be rich if I charged a nigga every time.
Explicit. It's almost like you ignored the conversation between myself, Naeem, and Real Dope just now.
No, I got it. I understand what you're saying.
She's talking about my original statement, which he brought this up.
Indeed. But now that we've I got you.
Guys who favorite line is she for the streets.
Yeah, but now that
she can say she got 4 bodies. Oh, she's for the streets.
I got you, Naeem. But now that we conversed about the topic for 3-4 minutes, right? Why not talk about what we talking about in terms of what they actually mean when they say the things they say?
That was originally talking about. I get the point that you were proving. Okay. I completely understand that you can have a conversation about this, and that there is dialogue that we can get from it, and things that we can learn from having dialogue. Like for real, like
in
real
reality.
But the original comment was that when they hop on these posts, he said he tired of seeing dudes get on these posts and humble women, and they do that. So I don't want you to take away from the fact that that does happen.
No,
Yes,
I
you
didn't
can have
negate
a
that.
conversation, but these dudes are not you. They not
Yeah.
hopping in there trying to educate me. They not going, hey, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like this probably coming from and giving me some type of,
Yeah.
some type of guidance or some
Mhm.
type of advice or anything. They
So
Yeah, I
hopping on
got
these
you.
posts and being like, get a dog and dialogue.
let me
Understood.
just say this, right? Just because you don't like the teacher does not mean that they are not educating you. Just because you don't like the delivery of the lesson does not mean that they are not educating you. Let me cook for a second, right? Women hate accountability, and as soon as you have anything to say about how a woman is not showing up, it is automatically it is categorized as bashing. It is categorized as men hate women, and we don't. We love women. A lot of our moms were single mothers. A lot of our moms were our grandmothers are single mothers. A lot of our daughters are black women. Men, we love women. I think that the issue is if you tell a woman, hey, you could stand to lose some weight, you must hate women. Or if you tell a woman, hey, listen, man, that's 50 dicks in. That's a tad bit much. Turn your whore down. Oh my God, how dare him bash me? If we can, because this is the thing, and I talked about this last weekend. Women want all of the privileges of men with none of the accountability. Women think that they can go out here. You can fuck 50 minutes. If a woman called me a whore, it's a badge of honor. Thank you, sis. I was throwing his dick. And you'll go out here and have the same sex partners as me. And when a man calls you a whore about it, now you want to be offended and he's being disrespectful. And I'll never understand, right? And this is what always busses me about women. When did honesty become bashing? When did honesty become a thing of, oh, this is disrespectful? Any woman that has a son, and I don't know if any of y'all have sons on here, but you got a son, you got a son, you got a son. If your son brought a woman home with multiple children and he didn't have any, you being that mom that wants the best for your son, what would you tell him? Just short and sweet.
I'll be like, get you another girl.
Okay, let's go a little bit deeper,
And
right?
I'm
Because
a
it's
single
funny.
mom. I'll be
No,
like, get you
right. And
another,
so let's
get you
go
one
a
with
little
no kids.
deeper. If your son, right, if he brought a woman home and you could smell the whore on her, you could smell the fastness on her, because y'all see this shit that we don't. What would you probably tell your son? She probably not the one for you, right? If you brought a chick home that was extremely ghetto, extremely ratchet, if he even brought a chick home that was balled the fuck up, you would probably want the best for your son, right?
Of
No?
course.
No? Oh, okay. So,
Hmm.
with that being said, I think that a lot of women always try to put bash and accountability in the same sentence just because they don't like the delivery of the message. But what you have to understand is that the world is black and white. I don't have to like what you're saying to me for it to be true. I don't. And I don't have to make it pretty, and I don't have to put muffins around it and flowers and present it to you with a bow on. Life is life, and whatever it is, it is. And we just got to really, really stand on that. And that's all I wanted to say.
I understand what you're saying, but we're not going to take away from the fact that it's still men out here who flat out intentions are not that. Like, I feel like you kind of projecting a little just because you not that guy. You not the guy who gonna hop on nobody's post just maliciously
And just violate
try to
them.
dog her. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what
Hmm.
you're gonna do. Like you're not gonna do that. But it's so many men out here who will. I got
Hmm.
a million comments on my page as proof.
Me
And
too.
I get that some of them may be, yeah, I just don't like the message. Got it. But there's we not gonna take away from the fact that there are still men out here who
Can
do
I?
it maliciously. Like
It's a difference between insulting and giving advice.
yeah, I get called out my name daily on my page.
But on
Hmm.
the internet, you got to ignore the
Oh,
comments.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we don't care
I don't
about
give a
the
fuck. I'm just
comments.
I,
saying that, like, but
You
it's
can
true.
actually turn
I
them
don't
off.
care.
If
I
they don't
think
follow you, forget it.
I think
Yeah,
all the
I
men
don't
on this
care.
panel are interested in the conversations, right? And we want to have a conversation. We want to hear your perspective, but we also want to impart wisdom on you, right? And I think him, everybody, I think that's what they're trying to do. They're not having these conversations for no reason, right? But what I think Naeem is saying is that the reason that other guys are having some other guys are having the conversation is to get their shit off. It's not about yo, let me just let you know that as a woman with children, it's going to be a little bit harder out here for you. No, they're not doing that. They're saying you have no chance in finding a man. So why are
Hmm.
you even trying?
But
Right?
that's not
They're saying
true.
it to a lot of women. A
But
lot of
these,
guys are saying that.
And I get that and I understand that, but we are also not going to get away from the fact, because I would be less of a man to sit up here and give women a safe space to always play victim. That's what I cannot allow, right? I cannot sit up here and act as if these women do not play victim every single day. And me and Hant was talking about this earlier. And this is why you got a lot of men sitting in prison. This is why you got a lot of men sitting in graveyards, because this is something that a woman will do. A woman will give you full access to her body, let you have your way with her in every way. She'll get home, get around her homegirls, and maybe you do something that she don't like. Now, you know what? Maybe he did take it. Maybe he did do something that I didn't like. Women have a way of, once it don't go their way, or if it's not to their liking, they have a way of playing victim. Women love to play victim. A woman can get on this internet right now and make a hit record about a broke ass nigga. A hit record, broke ass UPS truck driving nigga, and it'll be a hit all in a club. If a man was to get on this on a record right now, you fat multiple baby dad having bitch, shit with the shit, he would get banned, canceled, it would get no record play or any of that. Why?
we
Because
had no pigeons.
He a misogynist now.
and hold up, I'm about to cook him. And did that get the same as much spin as No Scrubs? Did that get the same spin as No Scrubs?
Look at the artists. Look at the two artists. You can't compare the two artists' names.
misogynistic all
You can't
these
compare the two
niggas
artists. You
been
talking about TLC versus the Sporty
There's some
Leagues.
Philly niggas. There's
Nah,
some
but
niggas that was.
truth still got your
So-
true point is still solid though.
But let me, because I like him.
Understand.
He's pro woman, and I love it. I'm never mad at that.
Nah, I'm not. I'm neutral. That's the thing. I'm neutral. I'm not pro woman. Like I'm neutral. Like you act like you got to pick us. You don't have to pick us. We're not.
No,
it's not
I'm
Bloods
not.
and Crips.
No, I'm not. First, I listen.
Men
I'm
and women
married.
aren't Bloods and Crips.
And we're not enemies neither. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is these women lack a lot of accountability. And whenever you have something to say about a woman, whether it's about her hair, whether it's about her shape, whether it's about her smart ass mouth, they automatically make us gay. Let's talk about it.
Or you sassy.
We're
But
automatically
some of them
sassy.
do
I don't agree with that either.
So
I
you
don't
can.
agree with
This is
that.
what
There's
makes,
nothing
and I
wrong.
don't even like this topic because I respect the
I don't
LGBT.
agree
You're
with
not
I don't
gay
agree with
unless
that.
you get
That's
aroused. Let me cook. You're not gay unless you get aroused by penis. That's what makes you gay. Not arguing with a female, that don't make you gay. Not wanting to spend money on a female, that don't make you gay. Not being combative with a female. If your situation rises at the thought of another man, that's it. That's all. But this is another lane, and this is be the shit that women get away with, where they think that it's cool to sit on this internet and emasculate men. The worst thing that you can call a man is a rat and a faggot. Respectfully. And so these women
Thank
will
you.
literally jump on this internet, and this be my thing, and y'all gonna get mad at me for this. You got to be careful to some of the men you say that to, because my thing is, you call a man sassy, he punch you in your mouth. Who wrong at that point? You didn't call this man a faggot. You didn't just emasculated this man. You saying that this man likes to take penis in his backside or in his mouth, and then it goes somewhere. And I see it. I see his face. I come from an environment where certain sentences don't leave your mouth unless you're ready to fight. Man, woman, cat, man, woman, cat, dog, sheep.
Man to man, I agree. Man to man, I agree. But a woman, I'm not gonna punch a woman because she called me a name.
Everybody need to watch their mouth.
And what I'm saying is, I don't hit women. I watched my mom get shot in front of me when I was 6. So I got shot beating up a dude that was beating up his chick, and she shot me. So I get all of that. I don't like domestic violence. I'm not into that. What I'm saying is, we got to learn how to watch our mouth. But let me answer this super chat. A man is not going to just come at you for no reason. It has to be the energy you give off.
I think that's referring to me, because I was saying that they could get on my post, but it's the internet. I make content. Like, it's 50,000 people on my page. So they coming at me because I'm saying something that they don't like.
Okay.
And that's just the end of it.
Yeah.
To what Truth just said, Truth, you were spitting just in every. I don't disagree with anything you just said. I honestly think it was one of those two things can be true situations. To what you just said, yeah, women need to watch your mouth. If I'm a grown ass man and I'm tall and I watch my mouth because I don't want to get into a fight, you need to watch your mouth. Watch your mouth when you're talking to some of these men.
Yeah, respect is everything.
I agree, but like I said, and I want to just make this crystal clear, right? I am a major advocate for women. I love women. I don't like B words, respectfully. And maybe a lot of y'all can't compartmentalize them, but there's a major difference between a woman and a B word. And I think a lot of times these are B words that's being attacked. Now, with you explicit, You have a platform. Your confidence may irritate some of these weak ass men. I'm not disputing that. I'm not. I get that. I understand that. Maybe these are men that want to have sex with you that could never do it. Maybe these are men that just feel like it's. Some of these men are so stuck in time they feel like a woman's mouth should not be doing nothing but on a penis. I get that. I understand. No, I understand that. I'm not that. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm around powerful women, so I get that. So when he cooks on that level, I get it. Some of these men, I'm convinced, hate women. They literally wake up and hate women and only want to use women for one thing and just to get their nut off, but literally hate women. I get that. I am not, oblivious to that. But a lot of these men just be keeping it real, and women don't like honesty. If I just, and I'm gonna land a plane with that.
Yeah,
I can agree with that. I agree that sometimes it is. Some women don't want to hear the truth.
And
So
they
is
don't
it
want to hear it from a
Most.
man because I can tell a woman, I can tell my friend something, and then if a man tell her, she have an issue with it. So it can just be that I don't want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth from a man. You deem it as disrespectful because a man said it because you don't like his deliverance, but you didn't. You don't care what the message is. People be so caught up on the deliverance of things.
Same thing with that sassy word. I think they
let me if you was at a
overuse
restaurant, right?
sassy.
If the restaurant at a food was really good, but the restaurant was filthy, would you still eat there?
No,
Oh.
not
If they
knowing knowing that a
if they
restaurant
deliver
is
the food to
filthy.
you sloppy, food falling all over the tray, would you still eat it?
No,
Right. So you're gonna
presentation is
miss the
everything.
message every time.
So the delivery is just as important to me. The
Yeah.
delivery is important as the message
Yeah,
at the
for
end of the
sure.
day.
It can
So
be.
so I hear that, but I also gotta disagree. The message is the message, no matter how you deliver it. And I only say that I feel like we become real touchy when it's something that we don't like. One thing about my mortgage, right? And I got a lot of properties. Whenever that mortgage comes under my door, rather I'm having a bad day, rather I'm pissed off, that mortgage still that mortgage. And sometimes they deliver it on days where I'm not trying to see that shit. But the harsh reality is the motherfucker got to get paid. And I think that we just get so well, if a nigga don't deliver it to me, the niggas got the motherfucking man up. Respectfully, I'm sorry.